Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's good with everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hit the like button. Yeah, I was messing up yesterday, not asking y'all to hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. What's going on, Cadillac 634 in the dough? What's good? ATX Realist, what's happening? Buck 50 in the building. What's going on? Be Easy said, Grand Rising, Martin, on this positive Tuesday. Blessing to you and your family. Looking forward to another day of you schooling these boxing fans. I am more than happy to be out here talking boxing with y'all. I don't school y'all. We have a conversation. Some of y'all just act y'all. Some of y'all just get out of pocket. What's going on to my man? Be Easy in the building. Buck 50. Dewan Elm in the building. What's going on, sir? He said good morning for 9 into the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bearcat Hampton in the building. Yeah, man. Look, dude. I hope he does, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Well, God dog, and I kind of hope he does. Yeah, I hope he does. Kind of hope he does. Like, I'm finding myself the closer I get to the fight, rooting for AJ a little bit. I realize it's fight day, it's fight week now, right? We only got a few more days to the fight. He said, I feel AJ is going to take his belt back if he gets more aggressive and his chin holds up. He might stop Usyk. Yeah, he might, but he probably won't. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's a tough fight for him. Just like I thought the first fight was going to be tough for him. I think this is going to be tough too, man. AJ, I don't know if AJ's the real deal, man. Tell you the truth, man. And I think Usyk's the real deal. Wayne Jones in the building. What's going on? TBE is TBE. Ernie V, what's happening with you, sir? Buck 50 in the building. What's going on, man? Broderick, what's going on? Brock Howard in the building. What's going on? Dre, DC Dre, what's going on? Pablo Sled in the building. What's going on, man? Eugene Thompson said, for now, keep up the live chat. A true pimp in boxing. Hey, man, I ain't trying to pimp nobody, but we are having this good conversation, man. What's going on? Oh, that's a good troll. My man Terry Schmoo said, I'm so geeked for this upcoming fight at Laver Stadium. Rod Laver in October. Oh, jeez. Waste of a Saturday. But it'll happen, I'm sure. Thoughts on Kid Austin? He's a guy. It's a big boy, man. Kid Austin looks good. You ask me that every time, Terrell Willings. I like Kid Austin. You ask me that somebody asks me that every day, man. I know y'all camps up in here getting commercials for cats, but I like Kid Austin. I'm looking forward to seeing what'll happen with Kid Austin. I like him, and I like Truck Simpson. Looking forward to him getting this big fight to get put on, bro. Hey, ATX Real said, Fanon got me about to make some coffee. Hey, man, I'm sipping on some coffee right now. What's going on? Asante L? And Monday Ufert in the building. What's good? But look, man, Simon Call said, Fanon, do you think Teal deserves a fight with Josh Taylor? Yeah, why not? He was an undisputed champion at 135 pounds. Yeah. He was a 4-belt titleist at 135 pounds. He only had one loss. Yeah, man, of course he does. Yeah, of course Teal deserves it, man. No doubt about it. Why wouldn't he? All kind of other fighters get shots. Jack Cottrell got a shot at him. Why not? You know what I mean? He's done a lot, man. Fanon, this second half of boxing is trash so far. Yeah, it is highly trash. But if there's anything good to be said about the first half was fire. The second half is super duper trash, bro. But yeah, of course, Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, he has 2 belts now. He's a former undisputed champion, Teofimo Lopez. Definitely, dude. You already on 3 shit. Love it, man. Nah, dog. He got 4. I almost fell into your trap. I'm gonna call him an undisputed champion, so you guys can sit and spin on it. Tio said he was undisputed. ESPN said he's undisputed. The WBC said he's undisputed. That's enough for me. You know what I mean? He said Teal got 2 belts and a tent trophy. You talking about that thing? Oh, you're talking about when he won this weekend, man, holding them belts up, man. They're comical with that, bro. ATX Real for now. We need you to make 3 matchup at 135 and 3 matchups at 140. Who do I have? Oh man, 3 matchups at 135. I would say Lomachenko and Devin. Lomachenko and Devin. I would have Frank Martin and Gervonta. And I would have Keyshawn Davis and Nakathila. Those are the 3 fights I would make right there. That right there. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything I'm missing? No, I like that. Yeah. I like because I'm making fights that can get made. Okay. I'm talking about fights that can get made. Let's see Keyshawn Davis step up. Let's see Keyshawn Davis step up and fight Nakathila. I like that step up fight for him. Gervonta and Frank Martin, lefty matchup. You know, man down, can sell out Dallas Stadium. Let Tank come to Dallas Stadium, sell out Dallas Stadium against Frank Martin. And then let Lomachenko and Devin Haney fight. So the belts can go back to so that Ukraine can get all the belts. I don't know, man. You trying to get Frank body? Nah, man. I like the fight. I like the fight. Hey, man. Congratulations on having Errol Spence Jr. retweet you, dude. That's why I like that kid, man. Robin Soda say, good morning, brother. Keep talking in facts. Team Spence, Lord Haney, team for 9. Thanks for the shout out on Twitter yesterday, brother. Hey, man, you out there working, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Blessed 3. Hey, thanks. Thank you guys so much for your support, man. Thank you for that support, Robin Soto, too. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. You guys keep the light on, man. It means a lot. She said hater. Yeah, because like Ukraine. Oh, I'm a hate full time now, dog. Y'all, I'm a comically hate now. Y'all can say what you want. Y'all wanted me to call me a hater. Y'all call me a hater one too many times. I told you. Now I'm gonna start clowning and say Lomachenko, Team Loma. TBE is TBE said PBC. Please play Thurman to fight Ennis. Then Ennis and EJ fight. Boots could be the future. I think Boots is the future, man. Or Boots could be the present right now. I don't think he's got to be too much off in the future. I think he can be the present right now. But I will say, bro, you said, dang, why you throwing Keyshawn in the fire like that? Why not, man? Let's make it hot. Let's make it happen. Keyshawn's ready for Nakathila, man. You know, he's ready. He can make it happen. He's good. He's an Olympic silver medalist. Let's make it happen. I mean, I want to see him in a big fight, man, because I want him to get the praise and everything that cats are already giving him. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then of course I want him to get some belts before Shakur gets there, so he can't make an excuse about not fighting Shakur. Because I wasn't too impressed by that, man. What's going on, Ray Patterson? What's good, Mr. Martin? Who are you today? I'm good, man. I can't complain. Hey, man, get them likes up, man. Come on, man, hit them likes, man. What's this? Hold on, man. I messed this up. There you go. All right. What? Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, come on, man. We got 74 likes in the building, man. Come on. 74 likes. We got 246 people, man. We the only people on the earth talking boxing right now. We the only people in the world going to get up here and talk about this boxing like this. Yes, sir. So what's good? Oh, I'm doing well today, man. I can't complain. I am going to tell you, though, man, that I just wish that they would announce a fight for either guy. Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford, make it happen. Or whoever Errol's going to fight, man, can we get these announcements soon? I'm there at this. I'm at that point right now. I'm at that point right now. Devin is not a Devin is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, he is. Absolutely. The Bay Area Boxing Hall of Fame, bro. He's going to be in that California State Athletic Commission's Hall of Fame without a doubt. I mean, because he's the undisputed champion. How many of those have you had in California? So if you're talking about California, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. He can be there. He can be there in California. He can be there in California. As far as the rest of that, nah, brother. I'm not with it. I think you got to do a little bit more than beat George Kambosos, bro. Yeah, he's in his high school. He'll be in his high school Hall of Fame already easy. No doubt about it, man. You win a world championship, you definitely get into your, where did he go to high school? In Vegas? Yeah, exactly. Bay Area Hall of Fame, bro. Sister, yeah, Bay Area. Are you from the Bay Area? Blessed 365. Let me know if you're from the Bay Area, because then I can understand. Because I didn't really realize, I should have taken that into consideration earlier. Some of you guys might just be from, what is that? Sacramento? Is it where's the Bay Area, man? San Diego? Is that San Diego? Like, what's the Bay Area? Yes, no, okay, that makes sense. You're forgiven. Okay, yeah. All right. You're from over there. Okay. Oakland. Yeah, there you go. Oakland. All right, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking Oakland. And what's across from Oakland? It's my wife yelling at somebody. That's unusual. Oh, Vallejo, Oakland, San Francisco. Oh, okay, there you go. San Francisco. Yeah, I don't know California for nothing. All right, so that makes sense. You guys are from that area. So all is forgiving. I know not to take you guys personally, man. Jeffrey Brooks said, does the negotiation have a deadline? I have no idea, bro. Those guys could argue. They could negotiate until they turn purple in the face. But if they want to make it for this year, man, let me, Speedy Alley. Dog, stop. Speedy Ali said, don't disrespect Haney for 9. He's calling out everyone and no one is calling him out. That's the problem. He's calling people out when he can't fight them. That's the problem. Does the negotiation have a deadline? Now, I don't know. I mean, it's going to have obviously there's going to be a timeline by which they can't make the fight this year. Clearly. You know what I mean? They can't negotiate to December 31st and have it this year. But other than that, I really can't say that there's some hard deadline on that fight. You know, I don't know that to be case, man. There's a mega flood predicted for California. Climate change. Hey, man, there's been bad weather my entire life, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Hey, Jeffrey Brooks, thank you for that support, bro. And thank you to everybody that supports in the chat. It really does mean a lot, man. You guys carry the chat, bro. You guys carry the channel. Thank you very much. He said, for 9, the double standards about mental health in boxing is sickening. What's the double standard? What's the double standard? Are you talking about where people get on and don't believe Adrian Bronner, but they believe? I think everybody pretty much dismisses mental health issues, period. You know what I mean? You know, but don't start me on that one, man. You know what I mean? I'm a little close to that subject. So they shit on people. They shit on both sides, bro. You know, as far as Adrian Bronner, dude, they're never gonna, just what it is, man. I don't have any doubt. First of all, I think a whole lot of people suffer from mental health issues and they don't realize that, they don't admit it. You know what I mean? They don't realize it or they don't admit it, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, you know, if he's truly suffering from something, you know, then hey, man, I wish him the best regardless. You know, I don't think people typically going to throw that out there for no reason. You know, but once Tyson Fury, now if you're talking about Tyson Fury, how Tyson Fury pulled it and they rolled with Tyson Fury on that, yeah, Tyson Fury is just, that to me was, it's like, hold on, man. He tested positive for performance enhancing drugs. He did not mention any of that until it was an excuse for why, it was a reason why he wouldn't let the drug testers in to test him. That's the thing with Tyson Fury. Drug testers came to his house to take another sample from him, to get a B sample from him. And he wouldn't let them in the house. And he went to the hospital claiming that he was going through a mental breakdown or something like that. But he did it to get out of a drug test. You know what I mean? So, and then he's out there like, yeah, Tyson Fury is the one that I'm like real suspect on, bro. Because he's a liar all the way around. I've not really heard, Ryan Garcia, like, anyway, man. He said it's all sad. It's sad, all slander and all hate that Adrian was getting speaking public on the topic. But when Ryan Garcia claimed the same issues, he didn't have much of a problem. Yeah, but he also didn't pull out of the. Did he? I don't even know. Did he pull out of the fight the week of the fight? Adrian Bronner's not going to get a lot of slack, bro. Period. You know what I mean? He's not, man. But it is what it is, man. Fanon, do you think Crawford is having mental health issues visualizing that Spence beat down? No, I think he's pretty mentally. I think he's pretty mentally together, bro. He seems to be very, very even tempered. You know what I mean? I think he's okay. I think he's settled. You know what I mean? Ryan pulled out in June. Yeah, June was a long time beforehand. He said Marcus Lewis said AB has mental health problems because he lost all of his money from lacking humility. Fanon, how come nobody is condemning Omar Figueroa for asking for proof? I mean, dude, I don't pay attention to these guys condemning anybody, man. Most of these guys are dickheads. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? Most of these guys are jerks. I don't really put a lot of credence into that. I mean, he says that he wants proof. What's your proof? What do you want? You want a doctor's note from him? You know what I mean? For what? You're going to get another fight, man. Take your fight, man. Kyle James said, what helped you or his help you in life? What helped you or is helping you in life with mental issues or similar situations that come up? Just asking with experience like yourself for advice since we're speaking on the topic. I don't know. It's hard for me to say, man. You got to figure out what your triggers are. What triggers you? If I get sad, I started smoking weed. If I started smoking a lot of weed, I'll get off my kilter. So for me, I just have to recognize when I am being too hard on myself or when I get sad and making sure that I don't start smoking weed. That's for me. Like, that's what works for me. For me, it was very simple. Whenever I smoke weed for long periods of time, I get very, very loopy. So, because I don't ever stop. I'll go just smoke weed. I'll do it for like 3 straight weeks. And I won't even feel like anything, right? And that'll throw me off. But the key for me was I just have to realize that whenever I start feeling sad or whether I start feeling, put off or something like that, I have to realize that's how I'm feeling. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Certain people start drinking and things like that. That'll throw you off. So you have whatever your triggers are, you got to recognize your triggers and you got to feel how to cope. You have to realize how to cope with it. You know what I mean? And not put yourself where you kind of go down that slippery slope. That's for me. Other people, it's just they have way different situations where it's, they really need to be medicated and things, right? So, that's just it for me. And it may be Adrian Bronner may drink, he may smoke weed, he may realize he may need not to do that, and make sure that he talk positive self-talk, counting your blessings and all the different things that are going well in life. You know what I mean? To try to force your mind back into a positive mindset. For me, that's what works for me. But most importantly, I have to stay so far away from weed that I just know I can never ever do that. You know what I mean? Because for me, that doesn't work. For other people, it relaxes them. For me, it makes me paranoid. Salute for 9. Everybody in the chat, get them likes up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, bro. Cali Dream said, thank you so much. Much love to you, sir. Oh, no worries, man. No worries, man. I mean, it is what it is. Cali, hey, man, Cali Dream, it is. Thank you for the question. Yeah, it is what it is, though, man. You just go, we all got challenges in life, So, what's going on, M Love? He said, do you think Lipinets is a good replacement for Bronner? Yeah, it's a lot tougher fight for Omar Figueroa. Yeah. Omar Figueroa got screwed in that one. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, bless the 365. Me too, for 9. Way too paranoid. Yeah, it just makes me way too paranoid. I think once Marcus Lewis said, once AB gets his money up, he'll be back to being that cocky, brash AB. Hope he gets better. Mental health is real. Yeah, absolutely it is, man. He said, Q Lee said, good morning. BetterHelp.com is a good resource, Shameless plugs. Lipinus versus Omar Figueroa, a good fight. Yeah, it's a good fight, man. I like that fight. Much love in that super chat, bro. Yeah. It's not like a headlining fight like Adrian Bronner and them. It's not like a headlining fight or anything like that, but it's a good fight. Yeah, man. I'll take that fight for sure. I'll take that fight for sure, man. Hey, man, much love for that yellow Q Lee in that chat, bro. That means a lot. Thank you, man. He said, Fanon, my favorite. Hunter Young said, Fanon, my new favorite boxer, Rolly, the Kid Romero, said he was high off edibles at the TO fight. Yeah, he was zooted. He was most definitely zooted at that fight. Without a doubt, he was. Without a doubt, he was. Hey, man. I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. Quincy changed his AVI. Man, looks like a third-string football player. Why? What you talking about, man? That's messed up. Oh, man, yeah. So anyway, man, Teddy said Wilder versus Crawford is turning out like Wilder Joshua. The favorite in this fight, the favorite to win this fight is ready to go, but the man we're 95% sure is going to win, holding up the fight. Both chain, not enough money. What is that? I don't think Errol Spence Jr. has not talked about that money, man. He ain't said any. All these dudes have ever said is that they're waiting for is that the only thing Errol Spence Jr. said is he's waiting on Terence to sign a contract. That's all he said. And he said, if the fight don't happen, it's not me. They've already agreed to the fight. I don't think Errol's very difficult to deal with in that regard. He said, good to know that boxing is back. Boxing is back. The real deal. UFC sucks. Muhammad Ali is the champ. Yeah, I love Muhammad Ali, man. That's my dude. That's my guy, man. Oh, yeah, say Fanon, Usyk looks dangerously tuned in, scared for AJ. I think he may get knocked out, man. I think AJ may get knocked out, bro, in this fight. I haven't thought about it, in great detail. But I think he very well may get knocked out, man. Hey, my man, be easy in that Cash App, bro. Thank you so much for the support. He says some support with that 6 for you, bro. Thank you, bro. Much love in that super chat, brother. Rocco McBride said, mental health is real, but the question is, why are so many people suffering from it nowadays? And are people being misdiagnosed themselves? I can't tell you, man. I think it has a lot to do with this weed they smoking, though. I'm gonna tell you that. I do believe that. If you smoking weed, you need to, and you need to leave that loud shit alone, dude. They're doing something to that weed, man. That's not the same stuff that people were smoking back. That's some very, very potent shit you guys are smoking. So just to let you know. So I'm telling you, it's getting like more and more stuff is coming out about that. Like it is that weed you're smoking. You guys, I'm telling you, man, y'all be careful about that, all that loud and all that medical stuff that they got coming out with looks all pretty and all that. That stuff is very, very, very hectic shit, man. I would say that if you start feeling that you need to set that shit down, that is very hectic stuff, bro. Because I never had any problems till I smoked that shit. Yeah, not the same as not that same sticky. Nah, it's not the same stuff, man. Salute OG. What's going on? Hey, man, much love in that super chat to my man. Stay true. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, Million Strands, you need to stay away from that stuff. If you start feeling quirky, you need to stay away from that stuff. Elliot Robinson said, do you feel the second half of AJ's career will go the same way it went for Mike Tyson? I feel like Eddie rushed AJ in a similar way. I think that's a very, very good point. And I would say, I would definitely say, yeah, they rushed him. They definitely did. He got a lot early, man. And plus, he's not particularly hungry, bro. Be Easy said, it's all the chemicals, the preservatives, the poison they put in almost everything we put in our body. Yeah, I mean, I think it's got something to do with that. I definitely think that has something to do with that, man. Social media is the biggest problem, but weed too. Social media is a huge problem too. It is, because there's just so many nasty, negative people. So many nasty, negative people out there that just really think they kick their dogs on people, and but it is what it is, man. Like I said, you figure out what the problem is and you get out of it, man. It's that simple. Relying on a bunch of stuff is tough. Elliot Robinson, okay, let me get to your question though. But yeah, I do think that, man. Yeah, absolutely. I think they rushed him, man. Absolutely, I think they rushed him. And I was saying that, with AJ well before that. Before, I was like, these guys kept saying, look what he's done in 16 fights. Look what he's done in 16 fights. Look what he's done in 16 fights. I'm like, yeah, look what he's done in 16 fights. How do you know he's going to make it to 30? He got rushed to a champion, and he didn't take the hard way to the championship. He didn't take the hard route to the championship. He got a very quick route out there, bro. Hey, man, Broderick Howard. Hey, man, Brock Howard. Sorry, man. Much love in that Cash App, bro. Big 10 in that Cash App. He said, where's Montel Griffin beat Roy Jones and lights out? Oh, he's in Chicago. I think he's in Chicago training fighters. I think Montel Griffin is in Chicago training fighters. You'll see him getting interviewed on YouTube every now and then. I think that's what he is, man. He says, yes, and we not the same no more. It makes you think your whole life again, and then you're high nowadays. Yeah, I mean, it's just, dog. Anyway, man, it's different strokes for different strokes, bro. For me, I can't do it. Somebody asked me what my situation. My situation is I can't do that. And I have to just be very, very careful about my moods and trying to stay in a positive mood. And if I start getting, sad or feeling certain ways, I just got to do positive self-talk, get myself, to worry less, because I was a big worrier, worrying less, right? Because worrying will tear you down, bro. Worry will tear you down. So anyway, man, that's my advice on it. You know what I mean? And find somebody and go to counseling. So they'll give you tools to try to help you with what you're going through, if you can afford a counselor, But yeah, man, I absolutely think he was rushed along. He was rushed along. Do I think it'll go the same way? I don't know if he's not dedicated, right? But I think that if he gets beat a couple times, AJ will probably retire. I think AJ will probably wind up retiring before he winds up doing that. Yeah, how do you know that, man? Montel Griffin he won the fight against Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, he did. he got a gift. He got a gift. He got the biggest gift in life. For Roy throwing a punch when he was down, as if. You know what I'm saying? Rise in the building. What's going on, Rise Podcast, brother? How you feeling, man? I hope y'all feeling out there, feeling well out there in Baltimore, man. Eddie Hearn ruined Kell Brook. Kell Brook ruined Kell Brook, man. Kell Brook should have been fighting at 154, man. Elliot Robinson looks like Coach Bullet. I don't know. You wild, man. Yeah, AJ's still a cash cow. I think he is. I don't know if he is or if he's not, man. But, I mean, he's obviously a big name. I'm just saying that if he loses Alexander Usyk, he could probably fight a couple more times and he can retire, man. No need to take all that punishment, man. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's a former heavyweight champion, all that good stuff, made a lot of money. No need to get your brains beat in, no need to get your brains beat in. Pete Pound for Pound Boxing Talk said, watching these fighters being rushed and losing always make me appreciate Floyd's career that much more. Once in a lifetime talent. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's a once in a lifetime talent. I think he's maybe a 3-4 times in a lifetime. 3 or 4 times in a lifetime talent. Something like that, man. Something like a 3 or 4 times in a lifetime talent. But he's definitely a great talent, man. Definitely a great talent, bro. And again, thank you to everybody that supports in that Super Chat and the Cash App. You guys are huge. And as I say that, just showing love in the Cash App. Hey, thank you, Justin, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Means a lot, man. Hey, my man, King Judah in the building. Salute for 9 and the chat. Yes, sir. Much love in that $2. Thank you for that $2 holler in the Cash App. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Will you say AJ has made Canelo money? Yeah, probably. Something. He's made a lot. I mean, I can't say probably not Canelo money because Canelo's had more fights like that, but he's made a lot of money. He's made enough to retire. You know what I mean? He's made enough. He made enough to retire for sure, bro. For sure. So he's good on all of that, man. He's good with that. Hold on one second, man. Oh, these things be coming in real late. All right. Hey, Joshua Furlong in the building says salute for 9, salute Rise, and salute chat. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, brother. That $2 holler means a lot. Thank you, bro. And Sam Granderson in the Cash App, bro, he said, salute for 9, starting law school next Monday. Oh, man, good deal, man. Congratulations. Issue, resolution, application, and conclusion. Remember that. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Congratulations, big man, on your start, man. And, hey, man, work hard, brother. First year is most important, bro. The first year is the most important. Much like, thank you, Joshua Furlong. Yeah, my daughter's like a year behind you. She's a year behind. Well, she'll be 2 years behind you in law school though, because she's gonna work a year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyway, where were we at? Okay, so yeah, we talking about Anthony Joshua, man. Yeah, Anthony Joshua. I mean, dude, look, he's had a great career. Nothing to be ashamed about in his career. If he loses this fight, take another fight, man, and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Or fight Wilder. I mean, he's got a big fight against Wilder. Honestly, man, I just want these. I want these guys. I want Tyson Fury to make up his mind about what he's going to do. Hey, man, Stone Alone, much love in that super chat, bro. That's huge, bro. Thank you for that yellow. Big yellow in the chat, bro. He said, good morning, Fanon, in the chat. I'm late, but I'm here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for being here, man. Hey, on these days, we grind out this boxing talk, bro. Thank you, brother. Mayweather's Mayweather's dedication, work ethic are what separates him. Yeah, everything, man. Just, generally speaking, dude, everything. His talent, his pedigree, all kind of stuff. I mean, dude, he had pretty much everything you could hope for, man. Not just work ethic. There's a lot of guys got really great work ethics, but they don't have the talent. The workout, he needs the talent. Don't underestimate his talent. Don't underestimate his upbringing. The dude, he just had a lot of that. You know what I mean? Brother Pig said, if AJ had done better conditioning, he seems to get winded easy. Wilder versus AJ would be the last bag. Yeah, I mean, it's a good. I mean, I would love to see that, man. M Love in the building. Much love in that super chat. That $2 holler. Thank you, brother. He said, OG, do you have Floyd Mayweather in your top 5? Top 5 what? Top 5 ever? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know, because I really can't come up with a top 5 ever. But top 5 fighters that I've seen in my life. Ali. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Yeah, he has to be. I have to. I really kind of stay away from all time. No, I don't have an all-time list, but definitely not. Nah, not 5. You talking about best 5 of all time? No, I don't. Nah, I don't. That's mighty lofty for Floyd. That's mighty, mighty, mighty lofty. You know what I'm saying? That's lofty. So nah, probably not, bro. But somewhere up there. But like I said, I will make an admission. I'm not really somebody that can make a top 10 all-time type of. I really can't make one. I can't really make one. Hold on one second. I can't make one because I don't really know all the guys that well. 192. Hey, we got 192 people likes in the building, man. Can y'all hit that like, brother? Look, man, I can't do it. I really can't do it. I can't do it. Like, for example, how do I compare him to Charlie Burley? I can't make the comparison. I can't. I've not seen enough of Charlie Burley. I've heard a lot about Charlie Burley. I've heard Charlie Burley was, like, for example, Eddie Futch said Charlie Burley was the best fighter he ever saw. And Eddie Futch saw Sugar Ray Robinson. You know, Charlie Burley beat Archie Moore and Archie Moore is Archie Moore wound up fighting for the heavyweight, light heavyweight, and Charlie Burley is a welterweight. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's really tough. But if you talk about the fighters that I've watched, then yeah, probably I would just say he's the best of this century. And we're 22 years into the century. So that's a lot. But him, Roy Jones, yeah, I mean, he's one of them for sure. Him, Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, hell of five fighters, you know? Really, really hell of five fighters. So yeah, he probably is of the ones that I've seen. Yeah, safely too. Yeah, guys like that, Bernard Hopkins, Andre Ward in my top five. Yeah, very comfortably inside my top five. Yeah, that I've seen. But I can't do all that of all time because I can't compare him to Charlie Burley. I can't really compare him to Joe Gans. I really can't do it. I can't compare him to Sugar Ray Robinson. It's just tough. It's tough to do. You know what I mean? For me. Now, somebody else that actually saw him fight, some 70-year-olds or 80-year-olds that were kids at the time and saw them fight, they may be able to do that. George Sill says, Saludos, Fanon. What's your opinion on Bivol Zurdo? And thanks for all the great videos about boxing. Hey, man, my pleasure, man. Thank you for the support, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. You're supporting the super chats and the Cash App is why I can do the great videos about boxing. Thank you. I love that fight, and I'm glad the WBA made that fight. I'm very, very, very happy that the WBA did that. The WBA gets a lot of criticism, but they got that one right by making that ordering that Bivol Zurdo fight because Zurdo's been out there for a long time, man. He's a bit of a Jamal Charlo type of situation. He was a champion at 168 pounds for a while and because there's not a lot of top ranked fighters that have anybody, that top rank didn't have a lot of people in that weight class. They weren't really able to make very good fights with Zurdo. But Zurdo's a good fighter. So to see him fight Bivol and not have Bivol have to wait around for Canelo to decide to come back up to the weight class, I love it. If Zurdo wins the fight, that means that Canelo Alvarez, if he goes back up to 175, he's got to fight Zurdo. And I like that fight. If he wants to go to 175, he's got to go fight Zurdo or he's got to fight Beterbiev. And I like that fight. But more than likely, that means he's not going to go there. That means he's going to be at 168 pounds. He's got all those belts. Hopefully, he'll defend it in some fights we want to see. If he gets past Gennady Golovkin, and they don't go into, we're going to move up here to fight Boatsi for the Commonwealth belt. Something like that. But I like that. I like it because the WBA is getting a lot of stress about the fights that they're making or preventing or whatever, and having people, getting funny, paying for rankings, all of that. But to see them order that fight, I love it. Geeks of the Universe, and man, again, thank you for that support and that super chat. Geeks of the Universe super chat. Hey, man, much love, man. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Means a lot, bro. Yeah, it said Kid Gray said 22 years into the century. Wow, time is a mother. It is, man. That's why I be tripping on these guys talking about old people. Like, man, you guys need to shut up talking about old people. Like, you can't, like, you young people, let's call people old. You need to shut up, man. Like, dude, first of all, if you're 26 years old, there's a 13-year-old that thinks you're old. You know what I'm saying? That 13-year-old is going to thinks you're old. And when that 13-year-old winds up being 20, gets to be 26, you're 39. You know what I mean? So y'all need to cut some breaks on all that talking old. Stuff flies real quick, man. Hey, Fanon, why didn't Canelo and Andre Ward fight each other? Because Canelo's not crazy. Easy. Because Canelo's not stupid. Easy. Canelo was not going to beat Andre Ward. Said, call you old head quick. Yeah, I mean, dog, like, y'all, they need to pump the brakes on that stuff, man. That stuff goes quick, man. No joke. That shit goes quick. I remember it seemed like yesterday, I was like, man, I want to get married younger because I don't want to be the 35-year-old in the club. 35. Like that was old. Like, man, nah, dude, you shouldn't do that, bro. Since we're speaking about the light heavyweights, a lot of people say Benavidez is a white boy because he should be fighting it. Is a white boy because he should be fighting it. What do you mean? Why would they say he's a white boy? What sense does that make? What are you talking about? Hold on a second, bro. Hold on. I don't know what that man do. Why would that make him a white boy? That makes no sense. A weight bully. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. I had to check your card on that one, man. I'm like, man, is this dude setting me up for something? Is he a weight? Benavidez is not a weight bully. He makes the weight. He makes the weight. He makes the weight. If you make the weight, Canelo been called out Andre. Man, shut up. Man, will you stop? Canelo called him out after he retired. After the man been sitting on the sideline for 2 years. What do you mean he's been calling him out? Canelo Alvarez could have moved up to 160 when he was fighting the same time Andre Ward was fighting. Didn't say that man's name. Now, he's talking about, he said, oh, I can fight you. Yeah, after he's been sitting out of boxing for 2 years, man. Stop. I mean, see, after he's been out of boxing for a very long time, man. You know what I'm saying? If he makes weight, he makes weight, though. So is he a weight bully? No, I would say he's not a weight bully. You know, all kind of guys do that stuff. I don't really even know what to make of weight. If you make the weight, you make the weight. You know what I mean? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, now he does have it. He does have a history with white boy. If you're talking about that cocaine, yeah, he does. But hey, man. Anyway, man, he ain't missing in a while, man. He retired at 32. So what? So what? He retired at 32. He retired. And again, so what? He retired. Tevin Smith said if Zerto wins, it's a better chance at Undisputed because Bob is way more likely than Oscar is. If Zerto wins, it's a better chance at Undisputed because Bob is way more likely to work with Oscar than he is with Eddie. Oh, yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. Absolutely. And Zerto is sellable. You know what I'm saying? And Zerto is sellable. Very, very sellable. It does cross networks, though. You know, it does work. It does work cross networks, bro. Hey, Tevis, thank you so much for the yellow support, man. And you guys that support in with the orange and the yellow, brothers. Thank y'all so much for y'all continued support. And my greens and my $2 hollers. Lawrence RB said, Fanon, I'm convinced maybe not Bud, but his team analyzed the Ugas fight while Spence showed minor vulnerability is something that Errol can fix. Much love in that super chat, bro. To both of you guys, man. Up my coffee take, bro. Let me read that again, man. Fanon, I'm convinced. Before I do, though, can y'all hit that like button, man? Can we at least get the likes over 400, man? Come on, man. Help me with that algorithm. Help me with the algorithm, which is, I'm telling you, is so saturated with boxing right now. Please hit that algorithm for me, man. Tell YouTube you like it. But okay, say I'm convinced. Maybe not Bud. Bud's team analyzed the Ugas fight while Spence showed minor vulnerability as something that Errol can fix. Look, I'm telling you, I think they saw that differently. He looked the same thing we saw. That dude looked like a monster in that ring, bro. He looked like a monster in that ring, bro. And he showed a chin because he got clocked with a clean open shot. He wasn't looking. He got hit with a clean, wide open shot, and he did not go down. He came back fighting. That guy's got a chin. That's another thing. That guy's got a chin. I think he may have the best chin in the division. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff Bud can't do. We'll see what he can't do. I doubt he will do it. I doubt that he will drop his mouth. I doubt that he will look away and look for his mouthpiece against Bud. He already made that mistake. But back just real quick, back to that whole thing about Canelo wanting Andre Ward. Man, if he wanted Andre Ward, he could have fought Andre Ward when he was an active fighter. When he was an active fighter, you know. He can't do that against Ugas. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened when he did against Ugas. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that against anybody. You know? Errol said Danny Garcia did the same thing and Errol wiped it off. What are you talking about, $150? What you talking about, Buck? Hey, man, let's get these likes up, man. We almost got 500 people in the building, man. Y'all get them likes up, man. Salute. Chris Book says, salute Fanon. Hit them thumbs up. Yes, sir, man. Hit that thumbs up, man. Fanon, what are the chances of Bud Spence doesn't happen? And I don't know, 50-50. 50-50. I'm just kind of annoyed and want these guys to make the fight, bro. Number one, I'm annoyed because every time I want to talk about it, you get annoying ass people saying that they're annoyed by the topic, but they never watch any other videos besides those. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, man, I'm really sick of people saying they're sick of it. So I'm now sick of them saying they're sick of it. So how about you guys just make this fight, man? I'm also sick of people associated with the fight getting irritated about other people talking about the fight. So I'm like, why don't you just make an announcement then? Okay, you're dragging this shit out. The number one people dragging this shit out are people in the negotiations dragging it out. Everybody wants to know about the fight, man. Everybody's been waiting for 4 months. It does not take 4 months to make a fight. Does not take 4 months. Doesn't take 4 months. Make the fight or don't make the fight. Make the fight or don't make the fight. That's on you. Just do it. Say, nah, man, look, we moving on. Now we're moving on to the next guy, man. You know what I'm saying? We moving on to the next guy. We're going to revisit this next year because he's taking too long, man. I got to get a fight in this year. You know, Gigi didn't want to fight Ward. Of course they did, man. They was full of shit. They get beat up, bro. Yeah, after what he did to Kovalev, yeah, they were really in a hurry to fight him. After he beat up Kovalev like that, after he got off the deck, beat Kovalev, and then knocked out Kovalev, yeah, they were really in a hurry to get in the ring with Andre Ward, man. That is so disrespectful to Andre Ward, man. He said, got a cheap open shot. Yeah, he did. He got a cheap open shot. He did. TBE is TBE said, Bud showed he could be knocked down to Mean Machine. Why didn't they count the knockdown for nine? I mean, because they said it was a push. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you for that $2 holler to my man, Geeks of the Universe. And TBE is legend. TBE is TBE legend. And for the unk of this boxing talk, get the likes up. Thank you, T. Wells. Thank you for that support, bro. Always. And the blues are oranges, by the way, just so you know. Geeks of the Universe is clearly orange. TBE is, these guys are all in the red, bro. Thank y'all to my red oranges and to my red greens. Because y'all are most definitely there, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you for consistently listening, man. Really does mean a lot. Let me slide down. Man, notifications just don't work well on YouTube, man. I have to put my stuff up earlier, and then you got to hit a reminder so it'll remind you. Even then, the reminders don't really work like that. I've specifically asked to set reminders on YouTube and didn't get them. It's a gigantic platform, man. I mean, it's huge. I cannot imagine how big their IT services are. So, I think you should cut them a break because they're running such a huge organization. And, some things are going to work sometimes. Some other things aren't going to work other times, man. It said it wasn't cheap. Protect yourself at all times. Errol got clipped and started looking for his mouthpiece as usual. As usual? Quincy Carter? That's not Quincy Carter, bro. You changed your thing, Quincy Carter? Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's you. You got a wrench. No, it's cheap. It was a cheap shot. It didn't cost him nothing. It wasn't dirty, but it was damn sure cheap. What you talking about? As cheap as they come. You turn your head, boom, easy money, cheap. It was definitely cheap. It was definitely cheap. It wasn't dirty, but it was definitely cheap. The guy said break, you could hear it. They said break, they hit it. It's a cheap shot. Same thing, just like when Floyd Mayweather Jr. knocked out Virgil Ortiz. That was a cheap shot. It was dirty, but it was cheap. You know damn well this man is talking, huh? What? Oh, you're not going to bow. Yeah, come on, man. It was definitely cheap. It was legal, though. Hey, man. What? I'll take it cheap. I'll take an easy money shot. Give me that ball. Kid the Great said, no blue without me. Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Nah, it was a cheap shot, man. You know it was. Stop. It was cheap, but not, I mean, it was an easy, but anyway, he ain't no problem with him taking it, though. She asked Ugas how cheap it was. Hey, man. Yeah, good point. Touche, Fahim. Touche, Fahim. Touche. And he deserved it after all those what? Elbows? Oh, man, come on, man. Fanon, you think Errol is go paying 50-50 and beat him to death? Fanon, you think Errol is going to pay him for it? No, I don't think he's going to give him 50-50. No, I don't. Especially now I know they're structuring that deal. Nah, bro. No way is he getting 50%, man. Now that you know what that is, hell no. You ain't getting 50% of that. You know what I'm saying? Heck no. Man, who cares? Who knows? Who cares? Like I don't. I mean, maybe is he a bigger name than Chris Eubank? I mean, I don't know. Over there in the UK, who knows, man? I don't know, man. That's a straight case of I don't know. Hey, Drake, hey, man. My man said, Cedric Gore said, keep your spirits up, and that's real talk. Big fish. Thank you, brother. Much love in that Cash App to my man Cedric Warren with that big yellow in the Cash App, bro. Thank you for that support, bro. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all about that, man. I will tell you this, though. I will tell you something about that Adrian Bronner thing that I'm happy about. I'm glad that those guys say that stuff, though. Because, dude, tell the truth, shame the devil, man. These cats, I'm telling you some, man, there are some people that got a lot of problems in their life that will really, 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 really try to make you feel miserable about being sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, really try to make you feel miserable about it, man. Like, so, dude, it's out in the air. It's better. It's better that way. It's better that way. Also said Errol hadn't got a new mouthpiece after the accident. So that could be a part. Play a part. Yeah, I mean, he got hit in the mouth, man, and his mouthpiece came out. You know, it's boxing, no biggie. Ortiz deserved that cheap shot after Ortiz's headbutt. Oh yeah, he was losing it up in there, bro. Buzz 703, much love in that super chat. But wouldn't you say that was a cheap shot? That was cheap. I was kind of mad about that, man. Phil Sloan, the pressure of life can get to you sometimes. Yeah, man. But here's the thing, man. It gets to everybody. So don't act fucking high and excuse my language. Don't act all kind of high and don't act all like you're better than people. That's the thing. It's like everybody has problems, man. everybody. Like literally, man, everybody. Everybody. Barack Obama has problems. Look at that dude, man. That dude looks like he's 90. This guy is 60. He probably just Barack Obama literally probably just turned 60. He looks like he's 90. Like that dude aged so badly. Like he looks like a completely different person, bro. That does not have it happen unless you got a lot of problems on your neck. You know what I'm saying? Like it is just what it is, man. So they know whatever. If somebody's talking crazy about you, you can dang sure look at them and be like, man, what are you hiding? Because most people that are just, about their business or whatever, dude, they'll just move on. They'll just go about their business. But anybody that would actually, if anybody would actually literally, Blessed 365 said he's still fine, though. That's funny. Craig Granger said, who do you have winning, Ryan Garcia or Jaron Ennis? That's funny. Much love in that super chat, bro. Are you serious about that question? I have Jaron Ennis. by, let me tell you this way. Ryan Garcia will throw in the towel in the locker room. Ryan Garcia will never come within a country mile of Jaron Ennis, ever. Did he have mental health problems with that money about billions? He a joke? Yeah, he did. Clearly he did. Yeah, absolutely he did. Dude, he's not broke. Like, dude, you think Adrian Bronner is broke? You think I don't believe Adrian Bronner is broke. You guys keep saying he's broke. I have yet to see that he's broke. I doubt very much Adrian Bronner is broke. I doubt it very much. What are you talking? I doubt very, very much that man is broke. Now, some of you Negroes are broke. Some of y'all are broke. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are broke. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all be calling some funny people, calling people broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of, you sure he's broke? He don't look broke to me. Y'all it's like people running around calling Floyd Mayweather broke, man. Be killing me, man. Like, you sure that man is broke? Man, John Bowie with the only orange of the day, the killer in the building, said, morning, I'm off to work. Peace out. Thank you, John Bowie, for that support and that Cash App, brother. Much love in that Cash App for that huge support. John Boy out to work. Hey, man, enjoy your day at work, bro. Benson and Hedges said, nah, Fanon, I think he's broke for real, like when Tyson went broke. Yeah, exactly. Mike Tyson ain't been broke a day. Mike Tyson ain't been broke since 1980. Mike Tyson ain't been broke since 1980. You mean he went Allen Iverson broke? I'm saying he went Allen Iverson broke. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. You know who's broke? Them dudes holding out quarters. It's not broke, man. I'm no joke, dude. I got a good friend of mine, man. Real good friend of mine. And has made a lot of money in his life. Changed jobs, wasn't making as much money. And he's like, man, yeah, man, nah, man, I ain't got a lot of money. And I was like, man, are you sure? I was like, nah, man, you doing really, really well. He's like, nah. I was like, man, seriously, man, you not sleeping on the streets, homie. Like, go look at somebody standing on a corner. He's like, oh, if you mean it that way. It's like, shit, what other way is there to mean it? What is there any other way to mean it? No joke. You've got a roof over your head. You can pay your electricity bill. You've got food and you've got food. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have a lot of stress because trust me, I've been there, man. I've been there. And during that stress, you really feel like everything is like crashing down on you. You know what I mean? But dude, when you get your head up out that water a little bit, you know, you'll be like, man, okay, I really wasn't worried like that. You know what I mean? Dude, seriously, you're eating. You know what I'm saying? You're eating. You know what I'm saying? You're eating. You got a roof. You know what I'm saying? You're not out there selling. You're not out there selling your body. And even if you are, you're getting money for that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what do you think about Tank said boxers using mental health issues? First of all, let me say this. I got to change it. After I did my video last night, he clarified that he was not talking about Adrian Broner. He was talking about other people, even though that is the worst case of timing I have ever heard of in my entire life. That is the worst timing to make a statement. Like, how would anybody not think you thinking about Adrian Broner when you say it the day that he pulls out of a fight because of it, right? But anyway, let's just assume that he wasn't talking about Adrian Broner. He didn't feel a little guilt for letting it fly. Again, stop smoking that weed, okay? Let's not act like he probably didn't take a pull or something and write that. This is what I think he did. But anyway, what do I think about it? I said it in the video. I said it in the video. This is what I think. I think that if you experience that issue, which I have experienced, you have to expect people to have really, really negative responses to it. You have to expect it because they don't understand it. Because so many people have mental illness. So many people do. So many people have stresses. So many people have it. So that that they're going to think it's easy. That's easy to call that an excuse. So from the side of myself, right? I say I have to expect that of other people. And I don't hold it against anybody, right? If I said something off the wall to you, wacky to you, something like that, I can understand somebody like, oh man, he said some real wacky shit to me. I don't want to deal with him. I understand that. I'm like, all right, you don't want to deal with me. That's cool. I can understand and appreciate why you feel that way because you can't really relate. And it's not your problem, right? It's my problem. It's not your problem. On the other side, from Adrian Broner's standpoint, you can't really give a fuck about what they say. You can't. Because you're really at the end of the day, you're not doing anything different than millions and millions of other people have done, and you just don't know what his problem is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people that run around, dude, and they don't think they're crazy. They brag. Let me say something, and I'm not talking to anybody specifically, but this is just my opinion. Okay, I look around and I see guys. Like, what's that guy? Crip Mac or some shit like that. What's his name? I think his name's like Crip Mac or something. But he's this guy that's obviously a Crip that's got a big 5 tattooed to his face. He's got all kind of stuff on his face, and everything that he says is, "You fighting me? You fight me? Crip, fight me." I'm like, nigga, you're a schizophrenic. That dude is clearly schizophrenic. Yeah, that dude is schizophrenic. Clearly. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, there are a lot of these kids that are running around shooting people and doing all this, dudes. You guys are clearly crazy. You are clearly crazy. It's fight me. Yeah, fight me, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. You fight me. You fight me. You fight me. Dog, he's getting bread. Doesn't mean there's a lot of crazy people getting bread. So what? You know what I'm saying? He's still crazy. Still zipped up. You don't think you're crazy if you're 60, something maybe a little bit off with you. If you are a 16-year-old kid and you're looking forward to getting a bunch of guns and running through a whole neighborhood. Dude, that's mental illness. It's the very definition of it. Those white kids, that people that do that they say, oh, he's got mental, they are crazy. But so are you. Self-preservation is the number one goal in life, to preserve yourself, to live longer. And you are freely putting yourself in a situation where you know damn well that you're not going to make it. Yeah. Okay? So, look, dude, man. You know what I'm saying? How did I find Seaman? I don't know, man. I saw something I saw. Hold on one second. Yeah, exactly, man. Stop it, man. That's some shit I would never do in any state of mind. Hey, Jamarion Dixon, you say you fired me? Like, man, he's schizophrenic, bro. Seriously. You sit him down, bro. Jamario Dixon said, Bernard Hopkins need to leave the weed alone, thinking Virgil can beat Boots. Boots watches Ortiz. Hey, yeah, man, bro. Yeah. He's selling it, though. He's selling it. Much love in that super chat, bro. He's selling it, though. He's selling it. Jamario, much love in that. Thank you for that $5 holler, bro. It means it's huge, bro. Thank you, bro. Hey, Jamar says to Fanon. Oh, yeah, I don't want to read that, bro. I appreciate you, Jamar Taylor, but I can't read that, bro. I can't read that, man. I can't read that. I appreciate the sentiment, but I mean, I can't co-sign that, bro. Just a fan said Bronner has soul shines and mental health problems for years, and people love it because he's always acting a fool. His brain damage, CTE. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? And look, dude, God bless him, man. Honestly, man, God bless all these dudes, man. And God bless you. You know what I mean? God bless all y'all people, and God bless you. That's all of this stuff it's not necessary, man. It's supposed to be recreational, man. It's supposed to be recreational. Superman, boxing be up and down so he could win on the cheating tip. What are you talking about? B-Hop needs to leave Golden Boy and join someone else. He drives me crazy with the live promoting. Hey, man, he's doing his job, man. Hey, thank you, Superman. I appreciate that, man. I need that. I need that in my life, bro. I need that, bro. Charles Graves said, bro, we always been a cocky dude with energy. Those guys tend to be the ones with mental problems. Yeah. Always been a cocky dude with energy. Yeah, I mean, you know what it is. Look, man, but at the end of the day, hey, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, man. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. Bronner is good for the hood. Man, look, dude, I like Bronner, man. I like Adrian Bronner. Dude, I've been around Adrian Bronner. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He gives off a good vibe. No joke. He's a nice guy. He gives off a very good vibe. I don't know how from being around him, like I will tell you the truth. Robert Easter, I was like, man, you can keep that dude. Like, too surly for me. You know what I mean? Adrian Bronner, though, dude, is approachable. He's funny. He's a nice guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He's just he seems like a really nice guy. I wish him nothing but the best, man. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he can train somebody. He probably owns a house already. You know what I mean? Make a payment plan off to pay your debts off, bro. It's all good. He said, Fanon, how can anyone come up with the way most of us have and not have some type of mental health issues? You can't. You can't. You can't be sitting there getting beat by your mama. Have your grandmama biting you on the heart, dog. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's tough, man. But I like him, dude. Have the internet messed up boxing negotiations like fake media? No. They have not had anything to do with negotiations. All it does is irritate the people that are involved in them. That's it. It's like somebody's trying to negotiate and you're throwing spit wads at them. That's it. Internet media, the internet, all of this stuff has no effect whatsoever on what these guys think during a negotiation. Now, as far as fights that they think are big and all of that, I think it's got a lot of influence. Like, they can't get away from the Errol Spence Terence Crawford conversation, where they probably would just want to get away from the conversation. They can't get away from that. So, to a certain extent, I'm sure it does have that. You know what I'm saying? It does have that. But, I mean, no. Like, man, I've been telling cats all the time, man, it's fun to do that. But, dude, that's not going to come down. You're going to sit down. You're going to be on a Zoom call. You're not even probably going to sit down. Somebody will be sitting at the table, but you're probably not going to be sitting at the same table. At the end of the day, these guys ain't giving away no money. And Errol Spence will be stupid to give away money to Bud. No. I'm not giving you any more than you deserve for the fight. You don't want the fight. Cool. Just say no. All right. If you're asking me for more than I think it's worth and more than and trying to take me below, matter of fact, you get anywhere near my bottom dollar, man, I'm leaving you. Man, get out of here, man. No way. You know what I'm saying? No way. You're not taking advantage of me. I'm out. That's why I'm saying, man, just move, man. Move, make another fight. He ain't got nothing else to do. If he retires, he retires. Oh, he ducked me. Nah, bro. I offered you everything in the sun for this fight. Now, do you want to negotiate again, dog? Seriously. Jay Mills said, out here on the grind. Here's some good green love for me, MY. Enjoying. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, Jay Mills. Huge in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. West Philly boy, the shit talking contest. You seen it? What? Oh, they be talking. Oh, yeah, you know that. Gucci Montana said, thanks for clearing that up. Thanks, bro. Clearing what up? Gucci Montana, what up? Oh, had the internet negotiations, messed up? Nah. Man, this shit don't mean nothing, bro. So I don't take it seriously. Like, seriously, man. Dude, I said this, and cats do not. I don't care what other people say. All right? I don't care what anybody else says. This is a boxing forum. It's a boxing forum. All we're doing is shooting the shit about boxing. That's what we're doing. There's no need to overcomplicate it. For me, I keep it straight. I am talking about boxing as a boxing fan to boxing fans. That's it. All I'm doing is using this as a way to connect directly with you and talk about boxing. I am not a boxing media member. I'm not a journal. I'm not Dougie Fisher. I'm not Steve Kim. I'm not New Media. I'm not any of that. All I'm doing is talking to boxing fans about boxing. If I hear a rumor, I'm going to talk about the rumor. If I hear about a fight that's taking place, we can talk about the fight. I will talk about anything and everything related to boxing, and I don't owe you dudes an explanation about how I do it or why I do it or what I think, because I am a boxing fan that buys fights. Got it? That's it. Don't get mad at me over about nothing, because all you're doing is eavesdropping on boxing fan conversations, in my personal opinion. We at the barbershop talking, or not the barbershop in my case, because I don't have no hair. But you get my point, bro. You get my point. So if somebody gets all twisted in their feelings about rumors around me, I'm going to tell you, look, I didn't make up the rumor. All I'm doing is talking about it. However, you know what you can do in order to eliminate it. Say you're going to make the fight, or say you're not going to make the fight. Easy. Solve the problem. Don't bitch about the problem. Solve the problem. Don't bitch about the problem. Solve the problem. If you're tired of people acting like they're at a negotiation table and talking about it, dude, get off the negotiation table. Tell them what's going to happen. Hey, look, man, we're going to make this fight. We're not making this fight. Or this fight is signed. That's it, But don't get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad about it. Whatever, man. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. You don't control that. Just like I don't control whether you make the fight or not. I don't get to say, Terence Crawford, make this fight for this amount of money. If you don't do what and I ain't going to get mad at him if he asks for $20 million. If he asks for $20 million because he thinks that's what it's worth, bro, good. God bless you. I don't think it's going to work, but God bless you for asking for it. If you don't think it's worth your money, at the end of the day, that is your decision. If you don't think that money is worth you getting in that ring, you got something else to do. Hey, man, God bless you, man. That's your decision. But don't get mad at me for talking about it. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, man. That ain't on me. That's just what it is. We're going to talk about it, and you need it. You need people to talk about it. Otherwise, you'd be out there trying to come on different shows and talk. The only people that ain't getting on shows are people that they don't think they need to. You know what I mean? Gary said, what's going, man? Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you so much. What's going on, Fanon? I've been busy working. This still the best boxing channel. Who is the best promoter of all time, in your opinion? Best promoter of all time, in my opinion, is Don King. Don King is the best promoter of all time. Gave you the best value. He gave you the best fights for the best value of any other promoter. From a boxing fan standpoint, Don King, hands down, 100 miles an hour. Don King. R. Ellis, boxing cannot die because it's never been alive. What are you talking about? It's dying. Boxing is not dying. Boxing is not dying. Certain fighters are wasting their career, though. I will tell you that. Boxing is wasting its time, is what it's doing. And it's having a little bit, hey, man, much love in that super chat, bro. To my man, Papa Bird 69 with that big support, bro. He said, with that big yellow in the Cash App, bro. Thank you, man. He said, Bud has so much to say before Ugas. Worried? He did have a lot to say. Much love in that super chat, bro. Papa Bird, he did have something. He did have a lot to say. And my man, OG Fresh in the building with the $5 Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Huge in the super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you, bro. Fahim Sator said, I bet it's Team Bud bitching and complaining about people talking about the fight. Hey, man, now I'm going to tell you got pissed. Steven Espinoza got pissed. Because Steven Espinoza got pissed because Cass was lying. Because Cass was like, man, he basically was like, man, stop. This is when I'll tell you when they'll speak out. When you hit too close to home. When you hit too close to home. Because there was a rumor, and honestly, I'm telling you right now, I do not care what I hear on YouTube. That shit's a rumor to me. All of it. Everything that I hear out of boxing scene, unless that fight is literally, say, official, all of it's a rumor to me. Because every one of these sources, every one of them has been wrong. Every one of them has been wrong at some point in time. Mike Coppinger stunk up the room before. Dan Rayfield stunk up the room before. Everybody stunk up the room, bro, at some point in time, bro. So whatever, bro. Sources, that is a rumor. Your source, industry sources tell me, you are gossiping with industry sources. Yeah. So that's a rumor. That's a rumor that he gave a source for, right? You may believe it, but it may be true, right? But it still is what it is. Boston said, what do you think Robert Garcia needs to adjust with AJ to make it harder to fight Usyk? Make it a harder fight for Usyk? I have no idea. I think he need to go in there, man, and try to hurt Usyk. I think he needs jabs. I think he needs to work that straight right hand, strong jabs to the body, get back up to a high guard, force Usyk to throw shots to the body, right? And just go at him, man. Beat him up. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of with Bob Arum on this one. That dude, he doesn't train heavyweight, so I don't even know why you go there. To me, I thought he was going to run to Crunk. Is what I thought. I thought, he's going to run. He's going to run over there. He's going to go over there and get Jonathan Banks. That's what I thought he was going to do. He's looking for a new trainer. Okay, he's going to go get Jonathan Banks. Did he get Jonathan Banks? No, he went and got Robert Garcia. No, bro. No, man. Said AJ just needs a couple cups of courage. Hey, man. M Love in the building. He said, Fanon is a boxing fan. Do you really want to see EJ throwing body shots at Thurman? Yes. Man, are you crazy? Man, of course I am. Love. Much love in that super chat. Absolutely, that's what I want. Yes. Oh, look, man. Look, man. I will take any Terence Crawford fight that I can get next as long as something happens this year. I will take any Errol Spence Jr. fight I can get if it happens this year and gets announced soon, because I want to talk about something that's happening. We can bitch and moan and complain about that fight being delayed the entire time. I'm waiting to see Errol fight Standing Ounces or Bud fight Josh Taylor. I will take either one of those. I will take either one of those. Just make the fight, man. Because as of right now, dude, it look real dry all the way till January. And I was definitely got that once they said Jermel's not going to fight till January. Like, dude, Jermel is going to fight one time this year. They ain't got enough dates for all these guys. So, nah, man, hurry up and fight again, bro. I'll take the fight, man. No joke. I've enjoyed every Errol Spence Jr. fight I've seen. Every one. So I'll take another one. Just give me another fight, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Gunshot said, Fanon, my sources say Bud is going to make me start hashtagging Gary Antoine Russell and Devin Haney. Yeah, make that fight, bro. Y'all call me a hater for that, bro. Y'all call me a hater for that. Said, big facts, Fanon. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, just make the fight, man. Or make any fight. Just make any fight. If you can't get the fight done, I'll understand, bro. I'll understand, but I would appreciate if you just hurry up. Any way you go, just hurry up. I do not want to talk as a boxing fan. I do not want to talk. Do not want to talk about Alexander Usyk, Anthony Joshua. I think I already know the outside of the fight, outcome of the fight. And on top of it, I'm not very supportive of matchroom boxing, nor the zone. So I'm like, dude, the quicker those fights get done, the quicker matchroom boxing gets out of my face. Because I'm going to tell you who's the worst American promoter, the worst big-time American promoter in history has been Eddie Hearn. When Eddie Hearn opened up Matchroom USA, he has since that time, I would consider him a big-name promoter, is the worst big-name promoter that I've ever seen, ever. Absolutely nothing of value has come up out of that dude. Nothing but a bunch of blocked fights and more complication preventing me from seeing what I want to see. The dude is an anti-promoter. Hey, what's going on, Ready Reg in the building? He said, what it is Fanon doing this morning traffic commute? Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Be safe out there, bro. Yeah, man. And again, M Love and everybody in the Super Chat and the Cash App, thank y'all so much for your continued support. It really does mean a ton, bro. Means a lot. Yeah, there's no buzz for GGD and Canelo Walker. You know why? Because nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Is why you don't hear any buzz. Nobody was asking for it. Nobody wanted it. And you got in the way. You got in the way of fights that people actually wanted to see on another network to make some trash on yours. Go away. Just go away, man. Go away, please, please, please go away. Anyway, what's going on, E-Money-Bags? Other than Wilder, AJ, what did Eddie stop you from seeing? Canelo Jamal, Canelo Andrade, Canelo Beterbiev. There you go. Deontay AJ is a lot. Okay? Deontay AJ is a lot. Devin Haney versus anybody. Devin Haney versus anybody. Devin should have stayed over there on Showbox. I'd have been more happy with him over there on Showbox. Devin would have fought Teofimo Lopez if he was with Top Rank. Devin would be in line to fight Gervonta Davis if he was with Showtime. I didn't care about any of those. Jojo Diaz could care less. Could care less about Jojo Diaz. Could care less about any of that stuff. So yeah, a lot of them. Like I said, bro, don't challenge me, bro. What do you mean? What other fights have we missed out on? All right. Also, what was he trying to block? He was trying to block Gilberto Ramirez versus Bivol. How about another one? Nah, bro. You can blame Canelo's scary ass instead of Eddie. No, Eddie has to offer the money. Eddie has to make the offer. Okay? Eddie has to make the offer. Canelo cannot fight on the zone and on Eddie Hearn's cards without Eddie Hearn. They paid through the nose to get him to do that. Sorry. Yeah. It's on Eddie. You can blame both. But no, sorry. Why you say, well, when'd you turn into an Eddie Hearn fan, man? Anyway, you guys can believe what you want. Canelo, yeah, I named all of them. Canelo versus, I named like 6 or 7 fights, man. Okay. And as far as Deontay Wilder and Wilder, AJ and Wilder, what else do I need? You said, I like her. No, you don't. For what? For what? For what is there to like, man, except for women's boxing? He's been great for women's boxing. And even that is a bit of a sham. Oh, you acting like one asking me to justify why he's trash. If we're in the US, he's not trash over there in the UK. Shoot, he's got a lot of UK fighters opportunities. He's made the great as a UK promoter, he's a very good UK promoter. Look what he accomplished. He got Canelo Alvarez to pass up real fights in order to fight Callum Smith. Don't press one and all that, man. I don't want to kick people out. Hey, come on, man. E-Moneybag sat on a panel with Miss One and didn't argue at all. You know dang well y'all don't want no smoke over here, bro. You know it's smoke-free zone over here. Anyway, he's having some trouble getting into the U.S. Oh, yeah, that's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap, bro. Seriously, man, that's a wrap on Tyson Fury getting into the United States. It's over with. So he said, oh, eventually, Bob Arum, no, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? You know that's not happening. You know that's not happening. Buck 50 said, we ain't ducking, we want to smoke. Let me tell you, man, y'all don't want to smoke, bro. I just bodied some smart ass on my channel. Oh, God, I love when they come out with the doctor. Dr. Theodore Huxtable. Man, let me tell you something. Watch this. Terry Schmoot, you tell that lie one more time, I'm going to put you out on timeout. That's just lying. That's not trolling. That's just lying, bro. Y'all don't want no smoke, bro. You are bashing one guy over this boxing mess. You are delusional. No, I have bashed multiple guys, G-strokes. Go stroke your ass up out of here, bro. By the way, shut up. I said that I don't like Eddie Hearn. I didn't bash one guy. As a matter of fact, I said you can bash multiple people for that. But Eddie Hearn sucks as a promoter in the United States. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. He doesn't keep his promises. He said pay-per-view was dead. It's not. Now I'm paying pay-per-view on DAZN. He said it was $9.99. It went from $9.99 to $20 that quick. He bait and switched the entire thing. Never, the man, I do not know. The dude literally broke Bobby Arum's lion record. And he tears down fighters for no good reason. Just lies on fight. He's not a draw. He's a trash fighter. He's never done enough. What has he done to deserve this fight? And the dude talks more about people not deserving fights and then justifies Callum Smith. Come on, man. Callum Smith is trash. Billy Joe Saunders is trash. They don't even want to air Billy Joe Saunders anymore. He kicked Billy Joe Saunders to the curb. He doesn't even want Billy Joe Saunders anymore. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why, bro. I wonder why. Hey, Dre Davis, because he is undisputed. Why is only ESPN calling this guy T.O. undisputed? Who else is talking about him, Ray Davis? Who else is talking about him? I'm calling him undisputed. The WBC called him undisputed. They ain't the only ones. They're not the only ones. I don't understand why y'all get upset about it, though. So what? He said, go stroke your ass right up out of here. Exactly. See you later, G-stroke. You know what I'm saying? And he just talks a good game, but he's a funny guy, actually. No, I mean, I don't care less. I don't need promoters to be funny. I will watch a comedian, Benson and Hedges. I will watch if I want to laugh, I'll go watch Dave Chappelle. Okay? If I want to laugh, I'll go watch Fluffy, whatever Fluffy's name is. I'll go watch Fluffy if I want to laugh. I don't need Eddie Hearn to laugh to make me laugh. I need Eddie Hearn to put on a fight I want to see and shut up. Okay? That's easy. You know what I'm saying? Real easy. Exactly. Eddie dropping platinum hits on YouTube, signing to his competition. Hey man, I don't care about Eddie Hearn, bro. I don't know any other way I can say. Eddie Hearn to me is a doo-doo promoter in the United States. As far as what he did over there in the UK, I can respect that. No doubt. I can respect that. And again, man, much love to everybody. Again, big gongs for everybody that supported in the super chat and the cash app today. Thank you guys so much for keeping the channel going. Man, I appreciate it. See, that's why during dry times, y'all yellows and y'all green, y'all yellows and them oranges and them reds, thank y'all. Y'all keep the channel floating, bro. That's why I always make time to tell y'all, thank you guys for supporting. And guys like John Bowie and all y'all, thank y'all, man. Anyway, because I'm waiting. I'm thanking y'all while I'm waiting for another good conversation to come up because I'm sick of talking about Eddie Hearn, bro. You know what else I like? I like that white guy with the what's that guy's name? Bill Burr. Yeah, I'll go listen to Bill. If I really want to crack up, bro, I'll listen to Bill Burr. Bill Burr is funny as shit. Bill Burr is funny, bro. Funny. Zenith 360 said, people forget Eddie made AJ and Tevin lose out on their biggest paydays, then had them lose for a fraction of the purse they could have received against Wilder and Tank, respectively. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him getting in the way of Gervonta Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer. Hey, say, did you hear Bill Burr's you hear Bill Burr's WBA rant, OG? Hey, dog, let me tell you something. Everybody cracks that same joke on the WBA. Dog, don't nobody want to see that shit, man. Don't nobody want to see that stuff, man. Don't nobody want to see that, bro. Dude, yeah, they all funny, man. They funny dudes, man. Yeah, Dave Chappelle's funny, man. But I've seen every joke. I've seen everything Dave Chappelle has. So there's nothing I can really watch anymore for Dave Chappelle until Dave Chappelle comes out with something new. I've literally seen everyone. I've seen everything Dave Chappelle, every joke Dave Chappelle has ever cracked. So I've been watching him for a long time, man. So I got it. So Bill Burr is kind of new to me, you know. So I've heard a couple like little things, but I watched a whole comedy show of him. Tevin was offered $2 million only for Hearn to say no, and then he lost to JoJo for $500K. Then they cut him, and he hasn't fought since. Ruined his career. Well, he did make a lot of money off of. He did make a lot of money because they were fighting him every other 3 weeks. Like, if anything ruined his career, it's because the dude was fighting every 3 weeks. You know, the dude was fighting every 3 weeks. Demo said, if Devin undisputed, so was T.O. How T.O. different? That the WBC, the real one, always. Hey, look, man. Look, the WBC said the man was the undisputed guy, man. I'm going to respect what the WBC has to say about their own belt. That's why I say he's undisputed. Because I'm going to respect what the WBC says about their own belt. Just like I never called Devin an email champion. I respected that the WBC gave him that title. I respected that the WBC gave Vasily Lomachenko that topic. Gave him that title. You guys want to be selective in what decision you support from the WBC. If the WBC has the right to name Devin Haney the WBC champion without fighting in the ring, they've got a right to create a new belt and elevate Vasily Lomachenko to it. For me, it's a simple proposition of not being a hypocrite. You don't get to pick and choose what decision you're going to respect. Right? A whole lot of people are saying Devin wasn't the champ because Devin didn't win it in the ring. Guess what? They didn't have the right. It was not their choice. Everybody calling him an email champ. That wasn't their choice. I don't like Corey Holcomb. Frequent Flyer RC. I don't like him. He's too mean-spirited for me. I don't like mean-spirited. I don't like mean community. I don't like mean comedians. I'm not a big fan of Corey Holcomb. I can understand why other people would think he's funny, but I don't really like mean-spirited. I don't like mean-spirited comedians. Corey Holcomb is too mean. He's too mean spirited. I want to laugh and it be fun and kind of light. That's my personal thing. I want it to be fun and kind of lighthearted. I find that funny. But when you like really start dogging people, that to me, you can keep that. That's just not funny to me. You know, or it's not enjoyable to me. I've never enjoyed laughs at other people's expenses. You know? Yeah, I don't really like roasts. Yeah, you like roast. I don't like roasts. Yeah, I just don't like roasts. I've never enjoyed roasts. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of a bunch of people sitting up insulting people. Not a big fan of that, bro. Because I don't think anybody really enjoys being insulted. I don't enjoy being insulted at all. I don't care if it's funny, if it's not funny. I don't enjoy that. That is a big part of the black community, like inner city communities and all that. Dude, that I've never vibed with, bro. I've never vibed with that. I'm like, dude, seriously, you're insulting me. That shit's not funny to me. You're insulting me. I'm not going to insult you. People used to play the dozens and all of that stuff. I was never really, and I could do it, and I will do it if necessary, but I never really enjoyed it, man. Definitely not from like professional level comedians. Not my cup of tea. However, other people that like it, knock yourself out. No worries. I'm not judging you. I'm not calling him a bad guy. None of that. It's just not my cup of tea. Like you see that 78, like that one, there's some stage show that always is putting up stuff on Instagram where the guys are walking around insulting people in the audience. It's like, man, you know, that's cheap shit. To me, it's just cheap. I don't know how to roast. Oh, I can roast now. You find somebody, you basically look at somebody and you look for their weaknesses and you crack a bunch of jokes in your head before they ever say anything. You know what I mean? That's it. You just look them up and down. You find any flaw, take a couple seconds before they start any trouble with you and think of a couple things to say. So as soon as they say something, boom, you hit them with their lips or you hit them with their shoes or you hit them with their haircut. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, Bill Burr kind of is harsh. Yeah, he be saying some stuff I don't like. Yeah, but it is what it is. He's a funny dude though, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Ari Spears. He does really good impersonations. Yeah, I like Ari Spears. But I haven't watched. Yeah. Oh no, it's not a new mug. It's the mug my mama made me. One of a kind. Martin, aka for 9. Anyway. You always get yeah, I don't like it. And that shit we wind up having. Cats don't like that, man. The Zenith American promoters focused on in-house fights, all guilty. Yeah, they all do. That's how you make money. UK fighters do. UK promoters do in-house fights too. Said, dang, I can't call you Richard Jefferson no more. That's not an insult. That's not an insult. You know what I mean? That's not an insult. Calling me saying I look like Richard Jefferson. I'm better looking than Richard Jefferson, though. So I disagree. If I look like him, nah, dog. I always prefer I'm a poor man's Boris Kojo. That's what I like. I think of myself as a poor man's Boris Kojo. If you want to compare me to some light-skinned bald dude, at least give me Boris Kojo or somebody like that. Somebody that's better looking than me. Don't give me somebody, come on, like Richard Jefferson, man. Come on, man. Don't do me that. Or Al Horford. Come on, man. I don't look nothing like Al Horford. You know what I'm saying? I don't look nothing like Al Horford. Anyway, man. For now, wow. Are you the type that don't slap box or horseplay without getting mad? No, I'll slap. I don't get mad at slap boxing because I'll slap the shit out you. I don't mind slap boxing. I'll slap the shit out you. No worries. I never lost to slap boxing. Slap boxing, I'll slap the shit out you. That's easy. Slap boxing? Please. I'll slap the shit out you. Easy money. I grew up slap boxing. Love to slap box. Love slap boxing. You know what I mean? Love slap boxing. I ain't never been cleanly slapped. How tall am I? 6'2". 6'2". What's going on, Timothy? Oh, say, man, I do not look like anything like those dudes. I do not look anything like Errol Sr. Anyway, hey, Fanon, Ryan's last fight was it for him. This is a GG fight. Is it for Canelo? They have fights straight doing. I don't know. Go get that, bro. What's going on, CB Black? Hey, Fanon. Oh no, I don't. Even, I can't read that, bro. Because you first of all, you put it in there twice, bro. So I gotta. Once you. Sorry about that, bro. I got to get rid of those comments, bro. You got to take 5 minutes. You're spamming me, bro. I gotta stop the spam because you make it harder. You make it harder for me to read the comment. Pause. Y'all heard would have done that one. Said I'm not. No, I'm going to hate Eddie Hearn. Get out of my face, Eddie. You don't even belong over here. Go back to the UK. We got enough. Get out. No, I'm going to get on him because he has no business being here. He is disruptive. He is disruptive to American boxing. He can get out of here. You brought over a bunch of tin cans, man. Dude, he's forcing tin cans. British tin can fighters over to the United States, bro. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I have never seen so many British UK tin cans in my life. Go away. Every once in a while, one of those guys popping out of the top and coming to America to fight, cool. But you're literally passing off, literally trying to pass off guys like Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, Rocky Fielding, and these guys as top-level fighters that deserve fights over Jermell Charlo, Beterbiev. I mean, no, they're selling these guys as top-level fighters in the United States. Get out of my face. This is ridiculous. This is like somebody saying like he's promoting Roy Jones Jr. and saying, oh, no, we don't want to see him fight Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins hasn't done enough. Here, we're going to have him fight. We're going to have him fight Ezekiel Cheeseman, the WBC, the WBA Intercontinental Champion. He's undefeated, and Bernard Hopkins hasn't fought anybody. Dude, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Okay? Be very clear. When they sell you the idea, of a fight with Callum Smith against Canelo Alvarez being a better fight than David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez, they are selling you garbage. And they are literally, because they got a belt and you've actually seen them, trying to convince you that those guys are the same level of fighters when they are not. Callum Smith is going to sleep against David Benavidez inside of 7 rounds. And that's exactly why you see all these UK dudes, when they started sending them Mexicans over there, though, them Mexicans keep beating them. You got Josh Warrington. They're bigging up Josh Warrington. Josh Warrington got beat by a Mexican journeyman. He got mocked by a Mexican journeyman. Their champions that they keep building up to, you keep losing to Mexican journeymen. No, I'm not okay with that. Go away. Your fighters are UK fighters are not as top UK fighters are not on the same level tech for the most part. There are exceptions. Tyson Fury's an exception, right? AJ may be an exception, right? They've got exceptions. Do not get me wrong. They've got exceptions to the rules. But, dude, they are exceptions. I don't buy it. They do not have the skill set. And they wind up getting beat. They wind up getting beat by Mexican journeymen. Like Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua. Man, stop, dude. They're trying to duck the high level of skill that come out of American gyms. Mr. Strokes in the building. Much love, man. Thank you so much, bro. Enoch Parker says, you don't even see me. What? Dude, I don't read every comment, man. Shout out to you, though, Enoch. No, I didn't, Joshua Furlong. I got you. He said, I love you, Fanon. You're the man. All love, bro. Thank you, Joshua Furlong. Much love in that super chat, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did jump over that. And T Strokes in the building. I got that. T Strokes. We slide down. Hey, Timothy Stoudemire in the building said, appreciate the laughs. Y'all really helped my day. And what's up, man? Much love in that super chat, Timothy. Thank you for that support, bro. T-Stroke said, yo, Fanon, much love. Can you rank these 140 pounders in your opinion from the best to the worst? Prograis, Antoine, Barboza, Lee, Teo, Ryan Garcia. I'd probably say... My honest answer is no, I can't rank them because I have to see him fight. But I suspect that I would say Prograis, Gary Antoine Russell, Teo, Brandon Lee, Barboza, Ryan Garcia. Something like that. Zen360, you can't talk to him, Fanon. He immediately went from you hate Hearn, and when I pointed out he don't work with other UK promoters. When I pointed out he don't work with other UK promoters, he doesn't. Dude, he's all in-house, bro. All in-house, and he's disloyal. No, I didn't skip it. You skipping the blues, Fanon. No, I got him. Much love in that super chat, bro. No, I got him. I rolled up and I ran back down. Nah, bro, I didn't skip. I didn't. I went back and I got you. Much love, man. Thank you for that support, bro. And let me get these guys out of here. No, I didn't skip the blues, bro. Thank you so much for the support, man. No joke, man. Oh, I skipped him. You guys actually left him in there. No, I got him by now. Oh, I blocked him for 5 minutes. No, man, I meant to block you. Could we see Jared Anderson and Wilder fight in the future if Wilder regains some belts? Probably not. I would suspect, man. Probably not. I don't think we'll ever see that, man. No, I don't know what's going to happen with Jared Anderson. I don't know what's going to happen with Jared Anderson, bro. I think he's kind of stuck in between, man. He's kind of in that in between time, you know. Jared Amnesia fights in 2 weeks. Yeah, man. Xena360 said Hearn's on video saying he's going to freeze out fighters who won't sign with him, but he in here defending Daddy Hearn and saying Americans don't work together. They have more than Hearn. Look, dude, I don't care. I don't like Eddie Hearn for a lot of reasons. I don't like that he tears down fighters. Dude, the guy literally tried to make it look like nobody knew Deontay Wilder, that Deontay Wilder's never fought anybody. Nobody knows Jamal Charlo. Dude, you're not even from the United States, man. Shut up and go back to Scotland or wherever you come from. What do you mean don't nobody know him? I know him. I know a whole bunch of people that know him. Boxing fans know these guys have been fighting for years, man. No, Jay Mill said, I heard you skipping the blues here for now. Please mention us. Much love to the blues in the building. No, man, I didn't skip the blues. I didn't skip the blues. I just got to him slowly. Bro. Oh, he clipped you, bro. Somebody clipped you. He says, sorry, couldn't handle Unicat anymore. Unicat got clipped. Here, I'll clip him for you, bro. There you go. I blocked him for 5 minutes. I don't want to throw him out. You know, we may need a Canelo fan one day, man. But Canelo Alvarez fans come in handy. No, hey, thank you, brother, for that support, bro. Much love, John Bowie. Big time supporting that channel. Thank you, man. Mr. Strokes in the building said, yo, Fanon, am I wrong for thinking Keyshawn Davis is ready for the top guys at 135? No, you're not wrong. He probably is ready for some of them. You know, I don't think you're wrong for saying that. It's a good opinion. I mean, he may be. I just don't think that they're going to put him in there that quickly, bro. I just don't think he's. Dan Fanon sniped him like a Haney fan. Yeah, I snapped. You just got to shut up, though, bro. I didn't snipe Haney fans, man. Haney fan is phony, bro. Stop being so phony. Stop being phony. Stop being phony, man. Y'all are stop being phony, man. John Bowie in the building, man. Morning all sorry working, bro. Thank you for that support, John Bowie. John Bowie in the chat, big time. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. Thank you for that support, man. I just wish y'all stop No one wants Haney. Look, man, just stop being phony about Haney. That's my only thing, man. Stop being phony about it, man. That shit is so phony. Like, it's so phony, bro. Just a fan said, Fanon said Haney fans are like people who defend Juicy Smoothie. Yeah, like Juicy Smollett. Yeah, they are, man. It's like, stop, man. Stop. You know this dude's wrong about what he's saying, so stop it. You know? But anyway, like I said, they've annoyed me to the point where I'm not gonna be overly polite about it. If you ask me why I say he's undisputed, it's because the WBC said it, and it's their belt. Just like the WBC said Devin was their champion, and when they gave Devin Haney that belt. I don't want to be a hypocrite. If they can give Devin Haney that belt, they can make a new one and elevate Vasily Lomachenko. And in my opinion, there's no way that if the situation was reversed and Devin Haney had been elevated to franchise champion and Teofimo Lopez and Vasily Lomachenko was some unknown fighter, they got elevated to the WBC championship, there's no way you guys would be saying the same thing. No way. Because I am waiting for y'all to ever defend somebody against Devin Haney. Anybody, any position, if any and every position, you can't tell me I defend any and everything said against Errol Spence Jr. Oh, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Zenith 360 with the blue in the chat, bro. The very reliable and very, very much appreciated Blues in the building. He said Hearn was there to help Wilder and PBC hate agenda. Dude, he was the source of that. He was the source of it. He's going to tear down Showtime Boxing. He was going to steal all of the PBC's fighters. Yeah, great way. Benjamin Newsom said, Fanon, how do you really feel about Devin Haney? Oh, he's a very good fighter. That I can't wait to see be in a fight that'll test him. That's what I think. I'm waiting to see him I'm waiting for him to get a step-up fight as far as the level of competition. He's beaten the guys. He's already beaten. He's done he's basically beaten the guys that are like Jaron Ennis level fighters. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. let me clearly rephrase that one. Do you know how you look at Jaron Ennis and Jaron Ennis has beaten Thomas Delorme? He's beaten Sergey Lipinets. He beat Abreu. He beat Custio Clayton. That type of fight, those are the same type of level. That's the same type of fights that Devin is having, but he's having it where there's a belts associated with it. But it's basically the same level of fight. George Kambosos, Sergey Lipinets ain't 2 cents worth of difference between the two of them. Jorge Linares, Thomas Delorme ain't 2 cents worth of difference between the two of them. Right? Jojo Diaz, Custio Clayton. Yeah, maybe Jojo's a little bit better than Custio Clayton. As I compare them, right? But honestly, only thing I've ever seen Jojo Diaz do was beat Tevin Farmer. But he lost 2 weight divisions down to Gary Russell, and he lost easily. Yeah, he beat gatekeeper level fighters. So I'm still waiting to see Devin Haney fight Teofimo Lopez. I'm waiting to see him fight somebody that I think is the level of Vasily Lomachenko, a Gervonta Davis, somebody like that. You know what I mean? Ryan, he said, Fanon, but I think Jojo Diaz would smash Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia will knock out Jojo Diaz. My opinion. Ryan Garcia will probably knock out Jojo Diaz. Yeah, he's a welterweight. Nah, trust me. I don't mean that I'm just comparing the level of fighters. That's what I think. I think Devin has done very, very well against that level of fighter. And he looks like he should, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he'll do against the guys that are the best in the division. Against a Teofimo Lopez, against a Vasily Lomachenko, against a Gervonta Davis. If he goes to 140, looking to see what he'll do with a Josh Taylor. What will he do with a Regis Prograis? What will he do with like that? Man, I think Ryan Garcia will most likely knock out Jojo Diaz. Because Ryan Garcia can knock your ass out. Very underrated in that regard. Oh, yeah, he definitely knocked those dudes. He ran through those dudes. Yeah, he ran through those dudes like, toilet paper during the pandemic ran through them dudes. Crazy. I ran through him. But that's what I really think of him. As a fighter, that's what I think of him. And I think that's a very fair assessment. What I think about Gervonta is I think Gervonta Davis has already proven he's a very, very good fighter. What he did, but based on what he did in 130. He's in his second weight class. I am pretty confident I know what Gervonta Davis is. That's my personal opinion of them. And I think that's a fair opinion. You know what I mean? I don't put him up there. And I've used that before. Like, I don't put him up there with Errol, Spence, and I don't put him as far as like champions in boxing. I don't put him up there with Errol Spence Jr. or Terence Crawford. I'm not putting him up there with Canelo. I'm not putting him up there with Jermell. Right? I mean, no, I'm not. Because that whole weight class down there is funny business. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of talent, but dude, ain't nobody fought each other. Nobody's only guy that's fought top competition in that weight class so far is Lomachenko to Teofimo Lopez. That's how I see it. And I think that's a fair assertion. I don't dislike Devin as a fighter. But man, all the woe is me shit got to end, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tenair Strokes became a huge. Hey, thank you, brother, for becoming a member of the channel, bro. Mario Crumpler said, much love, man. Thank you for that support, bro, and that super chat, bro. Thank you, bro. No joke. Thank you, man. And Low Tower said, line him up, let Devin take him out. Nah, man. Line him up, let Devin beat him by decision. He ain't gonna take him out. He gonna beat him by decision. He gonna beat him by decision on the back foot. You guys talk about Errol being limited. I want to see Devin win on the front foot. I've seen, like, watch. People, you know how people say about Errol Spence Jr.? Well, I've never seen him fight on the back foot. I've never seen Devin fight on the front foot. I know what you meant. Absolutely, I know what you meant. And I'm telling you what I mean. Nah, dog, that ain't taking him out. That is not taking him out. That is letting the judges, that's reading the scorecards. You didn't take him out, the judges did. When you win by decision, the judges decide the winner. You didn't take him out, the judges took him out. Right? You take him out, it means you take him out. Knock out. You knocked him out. You took him out. That's what I'm talking about. Line him up, I'll beat him. How about that? Line him up, I'll beat him, but you ain't taking him out. That's how I interpret that. But then again, that's because you guys get on my nerves. The dream. Anyway, bro, like I said, man, like I'm saying, bro, I ain't trying to hear it, dog. I ain't trying to hear it. All I'm saying is he's a good fighter. That's what I've seen, bro. Hey, said Fanon, yes, you did, and he got buckled for it. Hey, man, what do you want me to say, bro? That is not underhanded hate for anybody, man. It's just me telling you guys, you're not going to get an inch out of me. Sorry. You guys have used up all your real estate with me. I'm just not going to give you anything. I'm not giving you anything. Nah, bro. Nah, man. Nah, man. No, man. Controversial decisions are not taking you out. You didn't take them out. You got to knock them out, bro. That's how you take somebody out. You knocked them out. You know what I mean? I don't hate Devin at all, man. I'm just telling you. You guys have burned all your goodwill up. You used it up. You got to be careful. The boy that cries wolf is a real thing, bro. The boy that cried wolf is a very real phenomenon. It's a very real phenomenon when you cry wolf too many times. And you guys have cried wolf way too many times. I don't have a problem with Bill. I don't got a problem with none of them. I got a problem with you. I don't know why you speculate on who my problem is with. I'm being very clear who I got a problem with. My problem's with you. There ain't no need to be speculating who I got a problem with, bro. I've talked to Bill Haney and had very, very positive conversations. He never lied to me, told me the truth straight out. I don't have any problem with Bill Haney. I don't have any problem with Devin Haney. I got a problem with y'all. Y'all. You. Much love to Nerd Strokes. I don't even get it. Why can I tell you what my problem is, and y'all won't even admit what my problem is? My problem is with you. Okay? My problem is with you. It is not my problem. It is not. I don't have a problem with Devin Haney. Devin Haney gets in the ring and he fights. I'll pay my money. I watch the fights. Entertaining fights to an extent. You know? The first couple fights were probably more entertaining when I was like, oh, wow, he's really got fast feet. Whoa, he moves really, really well. You know, all of that. I enjoyed it but then as he moved up in competition and I ain't seen no knockouts and I keep seeing then the mouth started moving and I was like, no, y'all are overselling this. You're overselling me, man. I don't want to buy, bro. I don't want to buy. I'm not buying. I'm not buying. I'm not buying. Sorry, I'm not buying. Sorry, I'm not buying. Okay? I don't believe that. That's not true. That doesn't make sense. Not only is that not true, it doesn't make sense. And it's hypocritical to boot. I don't like any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, Tanier Strokes, thank you for that support, bro. It's huge, bro. Thank you. Hey, said to Fanon and everyone, I'm really into being up on young, talented fighters early. Boots, Haney, Xander, Zayas, Shikan. Y'all got some more for me? Oh, yeah, give me 1 second. I'll get you, Tanier. Put that in the super chat next time so I don't miss those type of things. He said, this is why I don't get some of Tank criticizing. He is one on the back foot, outboxed, early KO, fighting laterally with pressure and knockoff off the back foot. So how is he only a power puncher? Because he has not fought Devin Haney yet. That's it. Because Tank's not in bed with anybody. That's why. Because Tank's not in bed with anybody. That's why. Tank doesn't need your services. That's why. That's why. Because Tank doesn't need your services. Not your services. Doesn't need people's services. He's not getting on his channel. He's not selling it. He's not pushing it. He's not doing that. He's going on about his business, buying diamonds and diamonds and nail polish. I will crack on him for the nail polish. You know what I mean? Doing what he's doing. And he don't need people. And since he doesn't need people, it's what it is. He's not going to get the support of people he's not going to get a lot of support out of cats on YouTube. Teofimo Lopez did the rounds. Devin Haney used to do the rounds. Notice he doesn't do the rounds anymore, though. That's why I'm telling y'all, y'all bugging, bro, on all of that, in my opinion. He used to do the rounds. He don't do the rounds no more. You know what I mean? Oh, that's wild. Who wear nail polish? Hey, man, that punk rock guys wear nail polish, man. Much love in that super chat, Xena 360. Yeah, that's why. That's why. That's why. That is why. Dudes be like, and this is nobody in particular. I'm not saying this about anybody in particular. But when you know somebody, you have a habit of being able of supporting them and being a go-to person for them to talk to and all of that, right? That's what boxers do, and boxers have been doing that for years. They do that until they get big enough where somebody that works for them says, you shouldn't go over there anymore. Till they hire a publicist. And once they hire their publicist, the publicist screens your channel, screens the people and says, no, you shouldn't do this anymore. Some fighters will say, screw you, I'm doing it anyway. And some fighters will just, you'll never see him again. Right? That's how it works. Terrence, Gervonta Davis was told that from the jump by Floyd. So that's why he doesn't have a YouTube fan base like that. Always perplexed me until I actually saw how stuff operated for a while. I was like, oh, okay. He's not, you don't get access to him. You don't get access to him. If you have access to him, then okay, it's all what's up. You know what I mean? If you get access to him. But if you don't get access to him, then, people don't like him. The people that don't get access. Similarly, just think, like Teofimo Lopez is a great example of that. Teofimo Lopez and his dad went around to a bunch of channels talking, building rapport with people on YouTube because they know a lot of the boxing fans. It's a direct conversation with boxing fans. So you have an opportunity to affect what boxing fans think by talking to boxing fans. And Gervonta Davis doesn't do that. So, because they believe all this YouTube stuff is only worth so much. And it's right. It's correct. That's true. It is. And I know Al Heyman is not particularly fond of it. That's what I've heard. That they're like, hey man, it's not worth it. You get too much mud. Like when Devin says something about I'll never let a white boy beat me. Right? There's a lot of slack on that. Never came close to that again. Frequent Flyer said, who was better and did more? Hopkins, Jones Jr. Who was better at their peak? Jones Jr., Roy Jones, and who did more? Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. on both tips. Frequent Flyer. Roy Jones did more, and Roy Jones was better. B-Hop said that. B-Hop said what? Zenith 360 said, I thought it was because Tank's so shy. He seems nervous about too many questions. He's not a talker. Look, man, I'm going to keep it a buck. Because, like I said, leave me alone. Been telling people, leave me alone. I'm going to keep it a buck, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis does not talk to YouTube channels. Does not talk to YouTube channels. So it's up to YouTube channels to share their opinion about it. And they're going to give their opinion for or against, and it's going to be very neutral in how they do it. Once you become somebody feels like they're close to you and they talk to you behind the scenes and you can sit down and have a conversation with them about what's going on and what they're trying to accomplish, you give people a sense that they really know you better than they know the other guy. That's the sense you get, right? That's why I don't interview people, because I don't want that. If I was to sit down and talk to Terence Crawford's camp and I could just pick up a phone and be like, what's going on, Bernie? Oh, man, I'm chilling. This is going on. Bud really wants to fight. This is the thing. But, Errol's camp is doing this and this is what it is and da-da-da. And I'd be like, oh, really? Yeah, oh, man. Hey, tell Champ I said, hey. He said, oh, yeah, man, no worries, man. Champ said, what's up? Right? And then I get on this show and then you start asking me, I know Bernie's listening. I know their camp is listening. What am I going to do? Right? I'm going to react off the information that I have. So when somebody doesn't give you access, when they don't give you access, you don't have that with that fighter. And that's why I say, dude, I'm a boxing fan and I'm going to approach it. Now, I'm not saying I'm above doing interviews or whatever, but I'm going to approach it myself just from the standpoint of everything that I see is the same thing that you see. Because Errol got problems, Terence got problems. Errol's camp, Errol provides, is a good dude. Whole lot of people think Bud is a great dude. You know what I mean? I'm not in their camp. Once you become a member of their camp, you're going to behave as if you're a member of their camp, right? If you're a go-to media outlet for them, you are virtually a part of their camp because you're a part of their team. There's somebody that you can rely on to do what? Oh, I can rely on calling this guy and talking to thousands of boxing fans about my opinion. He's my go-to guy for doing that. And people may have 3 or 4 out, like Floyd Mayweather Jr. has fight hype. Floyd's not coming over here to talk to me. Floyd is going to go talk to Ben Thompson. Hey, Ben. Hey, man, would you mind? Or not even would you mind? Hey, look, man, I want to give you an interview. Let's talk. Go ahead and put that up on Fight Hype. Right? That's his relationship with Fight Hype. Dude, he's not unique. Other fighters have relationships with smaller outlets like that. They go right to that outlet and they're like, this is the message that I want out. Oh, no worries. Come on and chat. Let's talk about it. That's what it is. When you're in the media, it's a media outlet. And it doesn't matter what the media outlet is. If you're calling yourself media, that's what you do. Right? In boxing. That's why I'm telling you, I'm not the media. I'm a boxing fan, bro. If Errol doesn't want to fight Keith Thurman and I don't agree with it, I don't want to have to feel any pressure about saying, look, man, I want him to fight Keith Thurman. I don't agree with that position. You know? I don't agree with you. I want to be able to say that. I don't agree with that. I don't think anything about Rick Glacier at all. God bless him. Live a long life, brother. Hope you're doing well in this world. What's going on? My man, Juan Martinez said, big energy, much love. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you. I don't think anything about Rich Glazer. God bless him. Live a long life, brother. Much love in that super chat to Juan Martinez, bro. That's what I'm saying. So, and it's nobody's being, dude, people are going to do their job, bro. Zen360 said, wow, that just explained everything. Yeah. Yes. They're not going to talk to you for no reason. Right? They're not going to talk to you for no reason. They're going to talk to you because they know that other people, listen how many people listen to me. Do you realize, first of all, me, and I'm not a big channel. Some people say I'm a big channel. I'm telling you, I'm not a big channel. Right? Dude, there's 200,000, there's about 100,000 people a day or every 2 days. At least 70, 80,000, conservatively 70, 80,000 people watch something that I say about boxing every day. Every 2 days, it could be as many between 150,000 and 200,000 people. Shorts, the shorts are there too, right? But that's how many people touch this channel every 2 days. 200,000 between 150,000 and 200,000 people touch this channel every day. Yeah, Juan Martinez, I got you, bro. Much love in that super chat, bro. Right? So that's a lot of touches of fans. It's a lot of touches. You know, it's a lot of touches. So people will want to say that's why they try to treat me like I'm in the media. No, I'm not. You're in the media. If you want to be the media, if your primary job is to get the word out about fighters and support fighters and all of that, dude, then cool. You can be a PR agent. You can be whatever you want to be, however that works for you. But that's why you see Tank get smashed on. Not because people are just necessarily prejudiced against Tank, but they have an affection for, and they feel a sense of camaraderie with. Bill did come though. Bill did come on though. They asked to come on. He asked me to come on. I didn't ask Bill to come on my channel. I've never asked anybody to come on my channel. Ever. Except for Derek James. I asked Derek James to come on one time. Derek James couldn't make it at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, okay. And I never did it again. Only person I've ever actually asked to come on my channel was Derek James and Errol Spence Sr. Those are the only people I was like, hey, man, it would be fun to have a conversation with you. Those are the only people that I've ever done that with. Because I want to be neutral. And you guys act like I'm not. Basically, everybody's camp thinks I'm against them. Terence Crawford's camp thinks I'm against them. Errol Spence Jr.'s camp be thinking I'm against them. Don't like what I got to say sometimes. Terence Crawford's camp doesn't like what I have to say sometimes. I'm sure Gervonta Davis, if he listened, wouldn't like what I had to say sometimes. And it goes on and on and on and on. because I'm just going to tell you what I think, man, based on as a boxing fan, man. And I don't have any problem. So Drew asked, dude, what are you talking about, man? Get the fuck, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, what do you care who asked and who didn't ask? Shut up. I have been asked to have people on my show. I've been asked to have people on my show before. I don't remember who asked what, because that's none of your business. To be quite, you wrote fight on what? What are you talking about? Hey, thank Trey. Said Tank's camp ain't against you. I know for a fact. Thank you, brother. I'm just saying, man, I may very well say something they don't like. You know, it's just what it is, man. But anyway, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If the answer to the question that you guys gave me was why are people don't support Tank? Why is it so heavy Devin over Tank? Because Devin is not in this. He does not come onto the YouTube boxing community and talk to people. If he did, people would probably like him a lot more. Easy money. Be like, oh, Tank's my guy. That's just how it works, bro. Dude, they're not letting me rile up. 10 air strokes, bro. I have been on this channel a very long time. They're not, this is not riled up, bro. Trust me. I speak in an animated fashion. I'm not riled up. I'm just letting you know. And what the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's just spam. DK Prime TV is spam. And Terence looks, I'm not letting anybody rile me up. It's just I'm speaking loudly, man. I always do that, man. He says some people can't take honesty. Well, yeah, pretty much, man. It is what it is, though, man. Salute for 9. When you post your videos, you can increase the volume because you are very low and hard to hear your commentary. Nah, man, that's your mic, bro. I can turn it up a little bit, man, but trust me, other people tell me to turn it down. Mode 21. Like, I think that's you. If I turn it up anymore, it is going to distort. So honestly, no, I really can't. My volume is turned up as high as I can, as I can get it without literally distorting the volume. Fanon Tank's a different type of champion than Caney, in my opinion. Look, Fanon, what do you think of Terence Crawford bulking up? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I know. Oh, as far as I'm bulking up, I don't know, man. Yeah, the bike say you're pretty loud. Yeah, it's pretty loud, man. On my videos, I think it's you, because I can't literally, man, and I put it in there. If I turn that volume up anymore, it starts distorting, so I can't get it up any higher than that. Just passion. Yeah, it's all just passion. That's all. It's not. That's just how I run, man. Hey, no worries, man. Teniers. Hey, dude, no worries, bro. It's all good. It's all good because it's a good conversation, bro. It's a good conversation to be had because people want to know. People ask. Like and quite often, bro. According to T.O., Devin pays you for promotion. He's not talking to me. He's not talking to me. He's talking to other people. He's not talking to me. He didn't say that about me. Trust me. He didn't say that. He's never said, he didn't say that about me. Haas Box says, salute for now. What do you think about the ring belt being on the line versus Usyk and Joshua? I could care less. I could literally care less about the Ring Magazine belt, man. Literally could care less. So what? I think I disagree with a lot of people in boxing. I think the Ring Magazine belt is the most useless of them all. I will take 5 belts before I take the Ring Magazine belt and give it any credence. Because that's the slipperiest slope in boxing, that right there. It is, you know how you have, because it is not related to anything that happens. It's not related to the ring. It's the opinion of boxing journalists. Because it is 100, they do not sanction fights. They don't sanction fights. They don't match up fighters. They don't do any of that. And on top of it, they're literally owned by a promoter. That's like telling me that Bob Arum can buy the WBO and you would respect it. Bob Arum, would you respect the WBO and the WBA if Bob Arum bought them? Would you respect their rankings if Bob Arum? Let me put it this way: How many people do you think would respect the WBC, and the WBA if Al Heyman bought him? If Al Heyman owned them? You think anybody would respect that? No. So why would you respect a magazine that Oscar De La Hoya owns, that is owned by a promoter and has writers on his payroll voting for who the champion is? Why would you ever respect that? Right? So no, man. I would rather have the WBA. I would rather put the IBO as a 5th belt before I did that. Also, they don't report to anybody. They don't report to anybody. They have no oversight whatsoever, and they don't pay anybody any money. All they're doing is validating the champion of their favorite promoter. Much love, brother. Thank you so much in that Cash App, bro. I will not read it, but thank you, sir. Much, much, much appreciated, bro. Much, much, much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so why would you support that? Why would that be the belt to go with? Right? That's just logical right there. You would never, if the sanctioning bodies operated the same way as Ring Magazine did, you would never respect them. Fanon, is there a difference between U.S. boxing and UK boxing? Yeah, there is no U.S. boxing really, and there is UK boxing. UK boxing is domestic level fighting in the UK. The boxing that takes place in the U.S. by and large is international boxing. The boxers coming up in the United States fight primarily. They are fighting in large part. As soon as you turn pro, you're fighting on the international level. As soon as you turn pro, as long as you're out of the club fighters, as long as you're not like a club fighter, don't get me wrong. They got club fights. They got that type of stuff going on, right? But when you're talking about like televised boxing in the United States, televised boxing in the United States, for the most part, is international. Everybody comes over here to fight. Vasily Lomachenko has spent his entire professional career in the United States, right? Beterbiev has spent between Canada and the United States. He spent almost his entire professional career in the United States. Gennady Golovkin, the vast majority of his professional career has been in the United States, right? Fighters that have fought strictly in the United States have never left the United States, like, say, Terence Crawford, even though he might have left, right, gone to Mexico or something else. I don't have his record in front of me, right? Who do they fight? Calvin Alcus, they fight. Those are the world class. That's the thing with the difference between boxing in America and the boxing in the UK is there really is no domestics. There's no domestic scene to speak of in the United States. As soon as these the best fighters turn pro, they're immediately fighting internationally. They're immediately fighting guys from Russia, fighting guys from South America, fighting guys from Asia, immediately doing that, bro. Immediately. John Boy in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Says for Deborah Booker and Phil Sloan, wish you both great health. Absolutely, man. Hey, be well, Deborah Booker and Phil Sloan. I hope I didn't miss Deborah Booker. I thought I saw her for a second. Where do you see the channel in 2 years? Sitting right up on YouTube. Me, where do I see it? I see myself 2 years from now talking to you, hopefully. Hopefully. This channel is the same place it was 5 years ago. That's where I see it. I would love to get one of them deals on a studio that the Boxing Voice got, though. But yeah, that's it. Where do I see the channel in 2 years? I just see it being right here, man. I just want to have more people talk box, hopefully more people engaged in the conversation on a regular basis, more people watching videos, You know, that's what I would like for it to be. I would like to have, a bigger boxing community, but as far as changing it, I mean, I'll do some things on Instagram. Like we've got over 21,000 on Instagram now. We've got a lot of people. We got a lot of people, over that are watching the shorts and stuff. So, Tanera Stroke said, young fighters to look for, please. You are mighty insistent young man, Mr. Strokes. Young fighters to look for: Jared Anderson at heavyweight, David Morrell at 168, 154. You should look at Xander. You should look at Xander Zayas. You can look at Phil Ivey, not Phil Ivey. What's the man's name? Troy Isley. Excuse me. Look at Troy Isley over there at 154. 147. Jerron Ennis. Honestly, you should keep up your eyes out for Cody Crowley. I don't know how young he is, but Cody Crowley is a good fighter, and I should mention Cody Crowley more often at 147. At 147, 140, look at Gary Antoine Russell. Look at Richardson Hitchens. You also look at Bam Rodriguez down there at 115 is a killer. 122s, Gary Antoine Russell. Even though he's an older guy, he's not that young, but there's a lot of young fighters. Obviously, at 135, you want to be looking at guys like, or 130, you want to look at Robesi Ramirez. You want to keep your eyes out for all of the Cubans that may be coming. Hopefully, Andy Cruz will come over. Then you have, of course, guys like Frank Martin and Deshaun. What's not Deshaun's? What's the man's name? You know what I'm talking about. The top 135 pounder from Top Rank. Real good kid, man. Name is skipping my mind right now. A lot of them, man. But a lot of really good guys. Yeah. You insistent ass dude. Sorry. No, you're not. Don't apologize. It's all right, bro. Don't worry about it, man. I appreciate you. Got a member status. You get your questions answered. Sorry, bro. Sorry for the persistence. No worries, man. You want a question answer? That's fine. You didn't. At least you ain't spamming. It's all good. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, Shakur is already there, bro. I don't think there's too much to look for from Shakur. Shakur is already there, bro. Like, to me, Shakur is ahead of Devin. To me, Shakur is already there. To me, Shakur is beaten. Shakur is there for me. Shakur is a 2-weight division champion. And he's a unified champion in the second weight division. He's there for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, no, he's there for me. Truck Simpson. Yeah, Truck Simpson. Oh, what's his name? Shoo. What's my man's name at 140? Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is somebody you should probably look for. Honestly, man, I think you should look for any new guy that Top Rank brings out. Top Rank does an excellent job, man, with the guys that they signing Top Rank, top-notch talent. Top Rank has got very, very, very good matchmakers. They've got a very, very good eye. They've got very, very good eye for talent. So pretty much I would pay attention to anybody that Top Rank signs. Golden Boy, you can keep them. Montana Love, I'm so on Montana Love. Speedy Rashidi Ellis, yeah, no doubt. There's a lot of those cats, man. A lot of really good fighters, man. So why the hell are they good at that, but they mess it up later? I mean, they are. Why are they good at it? Because that's what they are. They're just very good at it. They know their boxing. Guys like, man, first of all, those guys have been doing it for 50 years. They've been doing it 50 years. Guys like Bruce Trampler, guys like, man, those guys, what's the guy's name, man? Man, I forget the other guy's name before Bruce Trampler, but they just got Hall of Fame matchmakers. Those guys know their boxing, man. Bob Arum has been doing it for 50 years, man. So they've got just a wealth of knowledge in the game. And on top of it, they've got every connection you could possibly ask for. So they know who those guys are very early in their career. They're just very, very good at doing what they do, No doubt about it, man. They're very good at doing what they do. Bob Arum ain't last that long for no good reason, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I would say. That's why I say keep an eye out for him because they're the real deal. My thoughts on Oscar Valdez as a boxer. He's a very, very good boxer. He just got in there with the wrong guy. If Shakur Stevenson moves up to 135 pounds, I think if Oscar Valdez stays at 130, Oscar Valdez will win belts and win championships at 130. I just think he got in there. I just thought he got in there with a guy that's just too much for him. But Oscar Valdez is a very good fighter. Very good fighter, man. Very good fighter. My hat goes off to him for fighting Shakur Stevenson. It's just Shakur Stevenson's just a different guy, man. It's going to be very, very tough to beat him. You know what I mean? Very, very tough on anybody beating Shakur Stevenson. You know? Bam Bam as a fighter of the year so far. No, man, I'm going to give it to my man Jermell for Undisputed at 154. That's fighter of the year for me. Jermell. For me, is Jermell. It's fighter of the year. And also we'll wait to see whether or not Errol gets the Terence Crawford fight, and whoever wins that fight is going to be fighter of the year. But so far, for me, it's Jermell Charlo. I hate that he doesn't get another fight. Do you believe this is Adrian Bronner's career-ending announcement? No, I do not. No, I don't. It may be a big step forward for him. I don't think it's a career-ending thing for him, man. You know? You think Bam is going to run 130? Bam is never going to get to 130. Bam's 115. He ain't getting that big. Bam Rodriguez is too small, man, to get to 130. You know? Yeah, Fahim Sator said, I think so. Yeah, I don't. People have been predicting the end of Adrian Bronner for a very long time, bro. So it's kind of like, it's like the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight on steroids. It's the Errol Spence Terence Crawford conversation on steroids, more long stretched. You know, but honestly, man, it may be over for him. I wouldn't doubt it, you know. But it is what it is, man. Young fella said, hit that like button. Yeah, man, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, it is what it is, man. We'll see, man. I don't want to put a stake in the guy's career. If it winds up being that it's not his career, you know, so be it, man. Who do you think wins in a fight with Inoue or Cool Boy Steph? I don't know, man, but I'll tell you this: Cool Boy Steph is not. I probably would take Cool Boy over him. He said that he wants to move up in weight. Monster Inoue's talking about moving up in weight. Man, let that dude get them belts, man. You know. Hey, man, much love in that super chat. Thank you for that support. Says Simply Trucking LLC. Trucking LLC said, Mr. Walter Wilson said, Oscar Valdez versus Pitbull Cruz to be a good fight. Oh, yeah, definitely a good fight, bro. Definitely a good fight, bro. That's the Zenith 360. That's the problem with Berlanga. Top Rank matched him perfectly and had him looking great until he had a tiny step up. Yeah, but I don't think they really believe in Berlanga like that. I don't think Top Rank really believes Berlanga like that. I don't think they are, man. They were always real suspect on that knockout streak, bro. Like I listen to what those guys say pretty carefully. I'm telling you, man, the best matchmakers in the business are Top Rank. Those guys know boxing, bro. Like I would almost pay to sit down and listen to these guys talk boxing, man. I can't imagine how much these guys know about the sport of boxing, man. Really, they very, 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 very knowledgeable guys, man. Obviously, you know what I mean? Obviously. I think Bronner should have stayed at 140. Your thoughts, and what was his best fighting weight? His best fighting weight is 135. Yeah, man, it definitely caught up to him, man, gaining weight and just doing all that extra stuff. But it is what it is, man, you know. Interesting. What did they say to tip you off? What are you talking about, Mr. Strokes? I don't know what you mean. You have to explain a little bit more. Give me a little more context on that question. Top Rank can match make you to look like you anything, but that's why you don't know how good they are until they leave or truly step up. That's very fair. Yeah, that is definitely very fair. Very, 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 very fair. Oh, what did they say to tip you off? Just Bob Arum, man. Bob Arum will tell you the truth. He's like, yeah, but we really won't know until he steps up. That's what they said. Do they say the same? Bob Arum will tell you the truth out of his mouth, man. He really will about certain things. Like he said that about Mick Conlon. He's like, hold on one second. My son butt dialed me or something. Anyway, man, what's going on? Showtime, the guy. But look, man, I'm about to bounce up out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. I hope y'all had a great day today, man. We'll be back tomorrow chopping it up about this boxing. But I like him a lot, bro. What dream fight for now? What's your dream fight card? Oh, I already did that. We'll do that again tomorrow, man. Benjamin Newsom, make sure you ask me that tomorrow. I'll get back to that, man. But look, I like Frank Martin, yeah. But I got to get up out of here, man. You say, yeah, you always know who's gonna win. Exactly. Top rank is second to none. You always know who's gonna win. Anyway, much love in that super chat. With that, I'm out. Deuces.